You are good? Life is good all the time? Like God is good? I want to talk about something simple, man. I want to talk about something very, 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 very simple. Something very simple. Something that's very simple that we have to understand because we have a reality that doesn't make sense. That's why our relationships don't make sense. That's why we don't have relationships. That's why many of us are opting to never do it again. Right? Hey D, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Right? Many of us are opting out of relationships and dating. Hey Jamie girl. Amal, how you doing? Many of us are opting out of relationships and dating because I think we have a different perspective that doesn't suit us. I think we have a different expectation that's not ours. And I think we have everyone else. I think we have people's expectations that doesn't fit us. Miss Joe, how you doing? Happy Friday, Jamie girl. Happy Friday. I think many of us are opted out of dating. You know, when I talk to so many people these days, all I keep hearing is never again. I'm so sick of these people. I'm doing good too, Amal. I'm so tired of these people. Right? Hello, everyone. Hey, Breakthrough Power. How are we doing? And Miss Zamarcado. Oh, I hope I didn't mess your name up. Mercedes. Okay. Hey, Mercedes. Hey. So, Shauna, what's good? I think I have a solution that you would not like, right? Because I see how it's going. I see how it's going. I see clients. I talk to clients. I see social media. I see our world. I talk to men. I have friends that I talk to. I have women that I talk to. And everybody is saying the same thing. But everybody has the wrong concept in 2026 when it comes to dating and relationships, right? We want somebody with everything. We ourselves don't have everything. I hate this thing sometimes, man. Just keep moving. Give me a second, okay? Let me adjust. Just keep falling off. Hey, Pams V, how you doing? Right? Auntie B, what's good? I see you. A lot of us have a concept for relationships that's is not ours. That's why it doesn't work for us. It doesn't work. It ain't gonna work. It hasn't worked yet. Hey, Auntie B, you even begin to think that something is wrong with you. That is you. And it's not even you, it's your concept of dating and relationship. It's what you have been taught. It's the stuff that you have been taught that you are trying to fit it into real life relationships and dating, and it's not gonna work. And so many of us are miserable. I think many of us are angry. People with big hearts. I think Aman, I think everybody has the same size hearts. Everybody has the same size hearts. I think when we talk about people with big hearts, we think that people who has no boundaries and people who are gonna take anything because they fall in love, and people who allow people to just do anything that they want because in the name of love. I think that's what we consider big hearts, right? Hey Dazzle, how you doing? And I don't think that's big hearts. I think that's sometimes that's being kind of weird, right? Because when we talk about people with big hearts, we think that we are a victim because people don't like people with big hearts, right? People with big hearts get taken advantage of. People with big hearts gets abused. It's not the case. People with big hearts have to learn that just because you have all these strong feelings, people with strong feelings say that they have big hearts, right? Many of us feel like we are the ones doing the wrong things. And maybe you are doing the wrong things because if you do all the right things happen. Thank you, spirit journeys. Thank you. Thank you. If we do the right things happen. Naturally. If we do the right things happen. You know what? You know what our problem is? Especially these days, as younger daters and as these hey still arise, as people now in a relationship. Tamara, what's good? Long time to see. How you doing? Here's the our issue. We want a person that comes with everything, or the majority of things that we expect that a person should have. Right? We want a person that comes with so much. God glitters, how you doing? We want a person that comes with most things. We want, a matter of fact, we don't even use our standards, we use other people's standards. Notice everybody repeats the same thing. Hey, what do you want in a partner? He has to do this or she has. It is, we repeat this. We repeat the same crap. We spit out the same crap every single. When you talk about relationship, everybody says the same, but it's not true. That's why it doesn't work. Everybody's repeating the same information. Everybody's telling you what they want, but it sounds the same like harm someone else and someone else. Because why is something is like generic. It's a generic thing that we do. We hear somebody make a video and we like how it sounds and we repeat the same thing. Well, I want somebody who is this, and like when men say I want a woman who brings me peace. I remember when that first came out, right? I want somebody who brings. I want her to be my peace, and I'm like, what do you mean to be your peace? What is? And then somebody starts saying it, and then we start repeating it, and then a bunch of men start saying it, and so women do the same thing too. Well, my man has to earn six figures. My man has to be emotionally intelligent, and oftentimes you're not. You yourself are not emotionally intelligent, and so we have this list. Here's the reality. Here's the truth. Here's the simplicity. You're gonna have to pick one or two major things. Yeah, and indeed, Stella, right? You're gonna have to pick two things that you want from a partner. Two things, two major things, and that's in somebody's character. And a person is gonna come. A person is gonna come, right? A person is gonna come with a whole bunch of other things, a whole bunch of irks, a whole bunch of stuff that you don't like. Some of you can't understand that nobody comes with everything. You don't come with everything that people want. You know what I mean? Like you don't come with everything that people want either. You are just the same as everyone else. Hey, Lisa? You don't come with everything. And I think we forget that sometimes. You don't come like how everyone think that a woman should be. And vice versa. I don't come like how every man think or every woman think a man should be. And so I have to understand, I have to choose two big important things. And you have to ask them, what is my most, my non-negotiable? You have to have things that you don't negotiate. You're not the things that you don't negotiate. You have to have about one or two. Because understand, hey fancy face, I must be okay myself first. I cannot ask the other person to. Right, facts. But here's the thing: every every relationship, oftentimes, when you see a couple doing good and a couple being good, it doesn't mean that's how they started out. It doesn't mean that person came with everything. Some of you come in with hurts and pains. Some people come with trauma, or as we call it, trauma. Some people comes with misunderstanding. Some people comes with toxic mentalities because they were in a toxic relationship before, right? Well, thank you, breakthrough. Some people come with, some people just left a toxic relationship and they themselves don't know how toxic they are, because once you've been dealing with a toxic person, you become defensive, right? Somebody don't even mean to hurt your feelings, but since you come from a place where somebody was intentionally poking at you, you are very defensive, right? You become very aggressive. You become very dismissive. You become very distant with your other person, and you think that you are perfectly fine. You don't see nothing wrong with it, because and so when somebody looking in, they're gonna see it. You just can't see it. And so we have to understand, just because you see something wrong in people doesn't mean that that thing is wrong. It means people have experienced life. They have experienced some things. They have experienced some suffering, some pain, some trauma. Have experienced certain things and they don't know how to get out of it. And sometimes they might just learn. Hey, Miranda, they might just learn as they get into the next relationship. They might just learn when you begin to show them something differently. Hey, Denise, how we doing? They might just learn. You might just learn to be calm and relax when you find when that man that you meet is going to be a very powerful yet gentle man. Von Lux, how you doing? Thank you. I am Sonia. This is this is the way it is, right? And so we have to learn, man. We have. Hold on. How do I block this bird? Ah. Miranda, can you help me out on YouTube if you can? I know I have some clowns already coming in. I know I have some people who are clowns already coming in already, trying to disturb. Can you help me out on my YouTube, if you don't mind, please? Are you still there, Miranda? I don't know if you're there on that. Hey, blessings, Kimmy. Why? What would you need help with? I am Sonia. But I'm saying, man, A lot of us, thank you so much, Miranda. Thank you so much. A lot of us, man, a lot of us do it. A lot of us do it. And so here we are trying to date and be in a relationship, and we actually think that somebody's going to come like how our imagination tells us that other person should come. You don't even realize that your imagination only creates you. Your what you expect from someone else. When you what you expect from someone else is what you must create within you. And so we think that people or human beings come, he had, and that's why we have all this stupid, that's why we have all this stupid ideas. All right? No, I don't think I did. I don't think I have. I think I just deleted the comment. Okay, okay, thank you. Hey, Starburst. We have these stupid ideas. We have this list. Well, my partner, she or he must be emotionally intelligent. We don't even know what that means, but somebody said it. He must be driven, right? He must be kind. Hey, Jacqueline. He gotta be well this and well rehearsed. He have to be a good communicator. Okay, he has to be a good communicator. Hey, Deb Snow, how you doing? He has to be a good listener. He has to be a good provider. He has to be a good protector. And it sounds good, don't it? It sounds so good. I've seen you on TikTok. Glad you on YouTube. Good. Aw, but I'm here. I'm here. It's good to see you. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. And so we have all this stuff, man. We have all this stuff. All this crap that we expect people to have and people to be. And the thing is, we don't even realize which one is the most important thing. Sometimes we have to see which is the most important and take those other little things and get used to them. Now, hear this right here. Okay, okay, Fancy Face. Well, you be amazing. Have fun in your vacation. Thank you so much for coming through. Starburst was good. Tear the list up. But here's what we must understand. Here's what we don't get. Here's what we must understand. You see them little things that you don't like about somebody? It's things that you have to learn to relax around. Things that you have to learn to accept. You have to understand that we are different. You have to understand just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it's wrong. Just because you don't like somebody doing this doesn't mean that they're wrong for doing it. You are just brainwashed. You are just confused. You think that you are the standard. You think, right? You think that you know the best. You think that you know what's good for someone. You think that you know how they should come. And so when a person comes the way how they come, you don't like, well, the little things irk me. He irked me. She irks me. What is the most important thing? Because not people don't have all these things. People don't have all those things, yo. People don't have, and some of us expect it because we are foolish enough to expect it. We are foolish enough to expect it. The truth is, a lot of people have certain qualities that you will like. Those same people will have qualities that you don't like. There's qualities in my wife that I couldn't stand at first. There's qualities in my wife that I couldn't stand. There's qualities in me that my wife couldn't stand. There's a lot of them that she couldn't stand. Oh, my grand, how we doing? There's qualities that my wife could not stand. But as she realized my value, and she sees what I do, the big values that I hold, that's what she was drawn to. Hey, Janelle, that's what she was drawn to. And the little things, her nervous system got used to them. Because there wasn't any trauma. It wasn't drama. It wasn't chaos. It was just me. It was just me. Same as her. The little things that she had that I didn't like, that I thought was red flags, it was just her. It was just her. It was nothing wrong. It was just her. And she's still the same way today as she was. And so I realized it was me tripping. We have to learn. Yeah, we have to have grace. We have to learn that people come how they come. And you have to look for the big things that you look for. Hey, Chesney. Indeed, Jacqueline. To work and grow together. Indeed, indeed, indeed. And so what we have to learn in this day, but now, when we dating, especially as we get older, because dating is not for old people. Dating is not for old people. We already, listen, dating is like teaching old dogs new trick. Or, you know what I'm saying? It just don't work. Dating is a young people sport. Hey, Chesney. It's a young people sport. It's not. And so if you want to date as an older person, you have to get back to a place mentally where you don't judge everything, you don't criticize everything, because you already have so much information that you think is right that you judge people for what they do. Everything is a red flag, everything you know, and so you have to unknow those things because it's not true. You don't give people we don't give people the right chances. We give people one chance. One, if they show you any signs, your nervous system is. See, our nervous system is so sensitive. It's so sensitive. Our emotions are so sensitive because we are so strong in fear. Our emotions, our thoughts, it's just everything makes us scared because we don't want to get played again. We don't want to get disrespected again. We don't want nobody to disrespect. And so now, everything that you see, you're scared of. Hey, Karen, you're scared of. And so instead of learning someone, you're not learning someone. What you're doing is you're running from people. You're running. You see one thing that you don't like, you're running. You see one thing that you question, you're running. You see one thing that doesn't sound like it should sound, you're running. And so here we go at this age, everybody that we meet, we will run from. Everyone that we meet, we will run and we will keep running from. You have to learn to put some time in. Nobody comes to meet your expectation. You don't even meet your own expectation. He gotta be this. He gotta be taller than me. He gotta be stronger than me. He gotta be financially this. He gotta be mentally this and spiritually this. He gotta be he has to love God and be a man of God or whatever you call it, a child of God fearing. Then he has to have education. He has to be educated because anybody want nobody who's not educated. Then he has to be able to provide fully. Then he has to be able to protect me. And then he can't have young kids and he can't this. And he can't, his this have to work this and this have to do this. And so it's stupid. It's really stupid. Hey, not, hey, Gaming, how are you doing? It's stupid. It's a stupid thing, We just think everybody's doing it, so it must be normal. But if you look at real relationship, that's not what happens. Nobody meets somebody who is exactly what they think. Nobody meets anyone. Hey, Labria. Nobody meets anybody who is exactly what they think. But we still have to have standards. What is your standards? What do you think standards are? What are your standards that you think that you have to have? What do you think your standards are? Because I think we are so afraid that we put so much boundaries up. We talk about all these boundaries because we are so afraid to get hurt, thinking that everybody's going to hurt us. And so we are so, and it's not that men are dumb. Because if the issue was dumb men, then you'll have a smart one. If the issue was with dumb men, but you'll have a smart one. But the thing is, you don't have a smart one either. Because do you know how to relate to a smart one? You know how to relate to an awakened man. Do you know how to relate to a successful man, to an intelligent man? Do you know how to relate to that one? Hey, Jason, how you doing? If you think that if you can have it, you will have it. If you could have it, you would have it already. Because you attract it. But you don't have it. And so we assume the problem is with the other person. It has to be the whole other gender. It has to be the men. It has to be the woman. It has to be everybody over there. Don't we see that is us? Don't see when we start to look and see is us. I hear you, brother. I hear you. It's hot here too in Georgia. When you begin to look at you begin to do what you have to do. When you begin to look at you begin to tweak stuff, change stuff, affect stuff, move stuff, shift stuff, change this, move this. When you see is you. But when you see is the dumb men or the dumb woman or the this or the that, you have a problem because you're not looking at the solution. You are only seeing the problem. You are only seeing the problem. See, when I realized that all my stuff in my life was about me, because of me, I let it. Hey, thank you, Candace. Hey, Miss Keys, how you doing? When I learned that I was the one in the midst of my life, I learned to shift. Hey, Joanne, I learned to shift. I learned to start thinking this way. Because if you think about dumb men will come. If you feel fear about dumb men will come. If you don't like smart, if you think women are this and women are that, those women will come. You are trying to divide your mind. Emma, how are you doing? You are trying to divide your mind. 1 minute you focus on the. If you think about men, the men gotta be dumb. The men gotta be slow. The men gotta be. When you think that's what men are, that's what comes to you because that's your reality. That's what you created in your reality. I guess men are the way you think that they are. So that's where you begin to create. That's what begins to come. Hey, Michelle. That's why you keep meeting them. It's not that all men are the same. It's just that you keep meeting. You see, you can look at a person's life and you can tell the way how they think. Can't you? You can look at a person's life, what a person has, and tell the way how they think. Hey, you go, girl fitness, how we doing? Indeed. We do. You really do. But the thing is, if all you can see is everyone else, if all you can see is all the men or all the women, you will never find a solution. You have to look here. Because the biggest issue is right here. That's what experience all things. You've been through all things. You did all things. All the men, all the women is you. You are the common denominator. Hey, Clyde, what's going on, brother? How we doing, man? Enough respect. Yeah. Hey, Mildred. If a man isn't prepared to wait till marriage to have sex, does it mean he doesn't love the woman? No. It doesn't mean that. It means the man has needs that he wants to experience. It means he has a choice. It means he wants to do what he wants to do, just like how you don't want to do how you don't want to do it. That man will ask me the same question. If a woman wants to wait to have intercourse, hey Kim, happy Friday to you too. That same man will ask me, if a woman wants to wait to have intercourse, does it mean that she doesn't love me? Because she has given other men intercourse that she wasn't with. And so it depends. It really depends. So you learn to see things fully. You see, we have this idea that the way how we see things is the right way. But we have to learn to look at things from a different perspective. You know, when it comes to my wife, I have to learn to look at my wife in a way how if I did this, I would see it this way. And so when I think about what she might be doing or what she might mean, I'm looking from a different angle. We have to look at things from a different angle sometimes to understand each other. So when the man says, listen, when the man says, I don't want to wait till I have sex. When you assume that he doesn't love you because he doesn't want to wait until marriage, he might assume the same about you. Well, she gave it up before. So, she doesn't love me either. So learn to see things both ways. How did you master this way of thinking this hard? I don't think hard. See, when you think hard, you don't get solution. You get more problems. When you just are simple to understand that we are all the same. You and me, as a man, I'm the same as you are. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? As a man, I'm the same as you are. And as a woman, you're the same as I am. We just complicate things. If we can understand simplicity, I get you and you get me. I don't have to try to understand my wife. It's just nature. When she talks louder or when she feels like this, I know what I'm doing or I know what could be wrong. So, because I would do the same thing if I begin to talk louder or raise my voice. It's the same things, We experience the same things. We just don't see it because we have this idea that's what men are, that's what women are. We are the same. Yeah, we can't be thinking so hard. We gotta relax our minds because when you think so hard, nothing comes to you. I've never give other men intercourse even when person is mad at me. Well. Hey, facts. We've been divided for real. You just saved my relationship. I was about to text him saying I believe he doesn't love me. Yeah, you see, it's good. It's sometimes we have to have conversations. Like for instance, how long has he been with you? How long have you been with him in a relationship? How long have you been with him? Now, Mar, when you say that you never had intercourse with a man, what do you mean? We have to learn to see things 17 months and he's still there? Oh, no. If he's been with you 17 months, if he been with you for if a man has been with you for 17 months, I can tell you right now, that's a year and a half, almost. If he been with you for 17 months, don't question how he loves you. That's selfish. That ain't right. That's a long time. Some men, they be with you for 2-3 weeks, and if you don't give it up, they're gone. 2-3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Some men give you 2 or 3 weeks, 3 dates, If you ain't give it up in 2 or 3 weeks, they are gone. They are done because you wasted my time. Married 16 years. Okay, that's good for you. I got out of a year and a half relationship due to my ex cheating on me. He shared his location and I caught him in the act. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. But unfortunately, that happens too. That happens a lot. This share location stuff. I have to share location. My wife has never asked me to share location. I'm wait for what? What are we sharing location for? You know what I mean? I don't do all the stuff. You know, I think we're doing too much, man. Listen, here's the thing about relationship. Can I tell you all some advice when it comes to relationship? Can I tell you all how the mind works? Can I tell you how the mind works when it comes to anything, everything in this world? Some men are different. Yeah, I mean, everybody's different. The crazy thing is, I never required him to. He just, yeah, he probably was a mistake. Yeah, man. Listen, here's how the mind works. Anything that you think about, whether it's money, relationships, marriage, whatever it is, the house, the home, your family, if you think about that thing, when you think about something in a way, in a state of lack and doubt, and then you get that thing, remember the state or the energy that you fed that thought. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you think about relationships, or men, or women, or money, if you think about money in lack, let's say you went home. Let's say you are home one day. I'm just making you an analogy, okay? You were home one day with money on your mind. But the way how money is on your mind is that, man, all these bills are due. I really, oh my God, I don't like it. I gotta pay this damn bill and I'm so annoyed paying this and this. Now, the way you think about money is in lack, is in doubt. So therefore, everything will happen. You will lose that money so fast. Because with doubt and lack, you must experience a lack of money. You see, when you think about men and relationship in that same way, some of you have been hurt and disrespected and you have been ghosted and you have been divorced and you have been left. You are single and you had experiences. And so now, the way how you think about these things, relationships and men, or even men think about women, is in lack, is in doubt. And so what you attract, when you have this mentality, what you're gonna do, you're gonna attract a certain person that's gonna keep you in lack while they are right there. They're gonna keep you in lack and doubt while they are right there. Because what you are doing, you are pushing away the quality or the honest men. Because if you think about the state of lack, in the state of lack, that's what you get. Lack in a man or woman. You will feel lonely the same way how you was feeling before you got that man or the woman. My house was not always on top. We have been tested properly. We have good. That's what I'm talking about. Same here. When you are still going through it. Man, here we going through it because the way how we think. Hey, Miss Whitney. We go through things. Listen, you don't have to go through it if you just detach from how things should be. You can go through things without going through things. I think we choose to suffer sometimes because you think that some things shouldn't have happened, some things wasn't supposed to happen, and we have this idea. Thank you so much, Miss Whitney. We have this idea that we suffer, that we resist, and what you resist, we persist. What you resist will persist. It will come stronger because again, you are giving it energy, and so the man that you are resisting keep coming. Yeah, Huey, the man that you keep resisting, ain't that the one who keep coming? Think about it. The man or woman that you keep resisting is the same man or woman that keeps coming. Everyone that you look at or that you give attention to, again, the reason why you notice them, the reason why they come to you is because you call them to you with your thoughts. See like how you can think about your mom and your mom calls you? You think about your best friend calls you? Well, you think about raggedy men, those raggedy men calls you too. Because you call them, you attract them. Indeed, Huey, you are feeding them energy. That's what you are doing. You are literally telling the universe. You see, the universe it cannot think negatively. You can't say mind, not the universe, the mind, or the brain. You can't tell the brain, don't think about the monkey. Don't think about Hanif. Don't think about Jerome. Don't think about my ex. The mind says, oh, let me focus on it. And so you focus more on that thing that you're trying to. And as you focus more on it, your dreams begin to become on it. You begin to see that person on the regular. Have you ever tried to avoid somebody, the person that you couldn't stand, but yet everywhere you go, you saw them? Think about what I'm saying. But the ones that you want to see, you don't see them at all. Think about what I'm saying. You ever try to avoid people, but you keep meeting them? Everywhere you go to the bar, you go to the mall, you go outside, you go to the restaurant, you keep seeing them. Everywhere you go, you see them. Why is that? Because you are resisting them. You are giving them energy. You calling them. You link with, listen, wherever your thoughts go, your energy flows. When you keep thinking about, I hope I don't meet him, what you are doing, you are aligning yourself. The many captains, I ain't seen you in a while, how are you doing? When you keep thinking about that person that you don't want to meet, that you want to avoid, you're linking with them because your thoughts connects. Understand, it knows what you are thinking. You know, your thoughts know exactly where to go to. So when you're thinking, I hope I don't see him or see her, I hope they show up, because you're calling them. You can't tell the brain what not to do. You cannot tell the mind what not to think of. You cannot resist that. You cannot tell the brain where to not travel. What you have to do instead, you intentionally put your mind on something else. But if you tell your brain, I hope I don't meet nobody who's a liar, it means meet somebody, it means connect to all the liars and choose the best one. Connect to all the liars and cheaters and choose the one that's the best one. Choose the one that hide it the most. Because you can't tell the brain not to go. So the brain will focus on that energy. That's why they come to you. Oh, every man that I meet is a liar. Because that's the one that you call. Thank you, Candace. You be good and you be safe. That's why they come to you. And so when we say all men or most men, you have to understand. You see, but I understand that concept. I get that concept. So when people say men are dumb or women are dumb, I understand the way you think. The way you think makes you attract exactly how you attract. You deserve exactly what you attract. And if not, you should change the way you think. You gotta change the way you think. You deserve exactly who you attract. You deserve them. That's why, because it stays in your energy. That's like you applying for a job at at selling lemonade on the stand and expect more money. That's exactly what you deserve. You deserve what you get paid, because that's the job that you chose. Van looks, why you said that? You say, I hope I'll have more time. I mean, I still have time in my 9 to 5. I mean, But I'm saying we attract exactly what we deserve. We attract exactly what we deserve. It just sounds bad when I say it. So you tell me that you attract all this thing that this man did? If you didn't want it, you should have left. You should have been gone. You tell me that you attract. You tell me that I deserve what your wife. Are you telling me that you deserve what your wife did? Yeah, because I stayed. If I stayed, do it again. Sometimes you have to understand. Sometimes the longer you stay, is the longer you allow people to do what they did again. We keep giving chances to people to do the same crap to us. I stayed, she did it again. Or she stayed, I did it again. He stayed, you did it again. You stayed. We attract exactly what we deserve. But what we deserve is how we think and feel the most. That's why reality is what humbles us all. You can say whatever you want to say. Reality, your thoughts. The Bible says even your most deepest thought shall be made manifest. We can't stand that idea, because the things that you afraid to admit, the things that you don't tell your friends and family, the things that you don't want to say out loud, you will manifest it. It comes out regardless. Before you date or marry again, leave that old trash relationship behind. Indeed, Jacqueline. What we put up with, indeed. We attract our beliefs, man. Our beliefs are strong. We don't even know that, we believe in, okay, like for instance, a lady told me she believed that good men exist. But when I say, hey, so you want a relationship? The first thought is a creepy dude. The first thought is a cheater. The first thought is a liar. So therefore, you really believe in liars and cheaters are abundant on this planet. And since you believe that's what's abundant on this planet, that's what you call to you. That's what you meet. Because the other ones is not in your mind. It's not in your body. Your body, your feelings, your tension, the way how you feel when you think about a relationship, that's the truth. That's what you really believe. I mentioned dating to someone. We do attract what we judge too. Indeed, Miranda. Because again, we give energy towards it. What we resist, we give, whatever we give energy towards, comes to us. If you pay the attention, listen, I can look at somebody from the back for about 10 seconds, stare at that person, thinking about that person. After about 10, 15 seconds, that person will look back at me because I'm calling them. That happened to all of us. Did that happen to you before? You never been staring at somebody, right? On the sly? Have you ever been staring at somebody on the sly, watching their hair or watching this and that person? Why? Because they feel it. It's an experience. And so imagine how we think about liars and cheaters. They come. They come the same. We are conditioned by our experiences, but our reality is shaped by our inner beliefs. Facts, soul shine, facts. But we are not so great either. We have things to work on ourselves. That's a fact. Yeah, it's just energy. The thing is, we want somebody. We want somebody. Hey, what's up, Primo? I always see your video of you singing, man. Singing and playing that thing. You be getting it in, man. We always think that people should come with this, that, and this. And if they don't, I don't want him. I don't want her. It's crazy. How dare you? The question is, I had earlier was, but what if I have standards? The question is, what is standards? What is your standards? Your standards is about you. You know what my standards are? My standards are intellectual, kindness, respect, and such and such. And that's what I give to myself. That's about me. I can't expect you to be that. I can't expect you to be that. You see, my standards is about me. The question is, can you meet your own standards? Facts, Soulshine. Can you meet your own standards? Can you meet your standards? Oftentimes you can't, but you don't think deeply enough to see that you really don't meet your standards. Because if you did, you would be one with yourself. If you did, you would be at peace. If you did, you won't be overthinking so much. If you did, you would be a simple person. If you did, you would be more relaxed. You won't be stressed on all them things. Can you meet your own standards? Nobody realized that the majority of us don't meet our own standards. We just repeating some nonsense that someone else has said. Coach Mills in the house. What's going on, brother? How we doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, Coach Mills, you retired already? Are you done in the army? But yeah, we don't meet our own standards. But we expect that man or the woman to meet it. We're lying to ourselves, man. That's why it's so confusing these days. You see, the truth is you have to know what's most important to you. Let me ask you guys a question, right? 2 weeks. Okay, cool. You're almost there, man. I'm content on my own. Anybody outside of me is a cherry on top. I like that. Here's a question. If you have to choose two things, two characteristics that's most important to you when it comes to a relationship that the other person will have, what would those two things be? If you have to pick two characteristics in your partner, what would those characteristics be? Just two. Two biggest one that you had to. Two biggest one. What would it be? Do anybody want to answer that question? Respect and integrity. Okay. Integrity and freedom to be authentically yourself. Honest and kind. Respect and appreciation. Loyalty and honesty. Honesty. Respect and loyalty. Okay, I see you, Miss Joe. Honest and respectful. Okay. Hey, Jody, how you doing? Integrity and wisdom. Integrity and wisdom. I like that. A man of God and integrity. Okay. Okay, healthy and kind. I like healthy. Hey, Gina, healthy and kind. I like that. Healthy and kind. Okay. What else? Think about those two things for real. Like really think about those two things. That's two very important things. Now here's the thing about those two things. Can we accept that that person that has those two major things? Because I see many healthy, kind people, accountable and compassionate. Okay, I like that. Accountable. See, listen, accountability is a very powerful thing. It's a very great. Is listen. Can you take accountable for you? Can you take accountability? Can you be accountable for your own stuff? I think that's a great, great, great characteristic. Because if a person can be accountable, certain things they will restrain from. Certain things they won't be doing. Certain things. Because he or she takes accountability, you know for a fact your life is on a very strict path. Accountability is a beast. Accountability shows a lot about self-respect. It shows a lot about self-control. Accountability. See, when you take accountability for your stuff instead of blaming, see, all of us, man, right? All of us. Who are you? I am you. So you can go if you don't like it. Okay. Um, let me hide you real quick. Here's the thing, right? A lot of us, we can blame the other person for this or for that. We can blame this and blame that on somebody else. You can blame God. You can blame the devil. You can blame Satan. You can blame Lucifer. You can blame it because you're trauma. You can blame it because you're scared. You can blame anything. See, that's not accountability. Accountability is you have a choice, and I have to take responsibility for this behavior. I must take responsibility for what I did, for everything how it goes, what happened. I have to see myself in it. I have to see myself in it. See, the majority of us cannot see ourselves. You see, like for instance, when I asked the question about dating, son did my Mercedes. Mercedes, my bad. Linked to childhood. Right. Sure. Well, what was I gonna say again? When we think about, like for instance, when I ask about dating, anytime I ask people, why are you single? You always blaming the other gender. That's when I realize no accountability. But if you're constantly blaming yourself, what's the difference? What do you see? Like I said, that quote says, "He who blame others has a long way to go on their journey. He who blame himself is halfway there. He who blames no one has arrived." If you blame yourself, all you do is beat yourself up, judge yourself, put yourself back, put yourself last, suffer even more. You gotta stop blaming yourself. There's no one to blame. There's just a reality. If you don't like what's happening, change it. Why would you blame? Why waste time blaming yourself anyways? Like, it's done. It happened. Why waste time blaming? Listen, you remember that story? Or that quote that I said? The quote is, imagine he was bitten by a snake, right? Imagine he was bitten by a snake. And instead of sucking the poison out, right? Yeah. Imagine sucking your poison out. I mean, instead of sucking your poison out, you went chasing the snake, asking the snake why it chose to bite you. Why me? Why me? Why you did to me? What could I have done differently? No, sometimes you deal with the thing itself. Don't blame the snake. That's the snake's nature. Don't blame the snake. It's its nature. And don't blame yourself because sometimes things just happen. Maybe you was in the right place at the right time to get bit. So you don't blame the snake. You don't blame you. You suck the poison out. That's the thing. You won't blame no one, but you don't blame yourself. Blaming yourself is the most useless thing. See, accountability is not blaming yourself. It's snake behavior, right, Tete? Snake behavior. It's real. Accountability is not blaming Is not blaming yourself. Accountability says, I see what I contributed to the problem. Give me a second. Say I lost my job today. A month ago, lost my dad. How do you move on from so much pain? You behead the snake so it can't keep biting, right? Right, Miranda? Girl, I thought you was gone. It's the only small animal on earth. Oh yeah, Jody? Is that so? I lost my job today. I'm so sorry to hear that. And my lost my dad. I am so sorry. How do you move on from so much pain? The pain is gonna be there. The pain is gonna be there. The pain is gonna be there. And my condolences to you and your family for experiencing the loss. But the pain is gonna be there. Don't let the pain convince you that you can't move. Don't let the pain convince you that you can't look for another job. Don't let the pain stop you from doing what you need to do. It's just pain. Pain is gonna always be there. Pain will be there. But after a while, it disappears. It subsides. Something takes the place. You have to allow understanding to take the place. You have to allow. See, in oftentimes, understanding must take the place of pain. When understanding takes the place of pain, pain will go to this corner. It won't bother you again. We have to learn to understand. You don't lose your father. You don't lose your mother. The process in life is they don't be here forever. They won't be here forever. Indeed, Miranda. Nothing. Listen, ain't not one of our parents. The truth about parents and kids. The truth is, one of the best thing is, I pray that your parents go before you go. Because if you go first, they can't take it. Because it's not the natural order. When a parent loses their kid, it's different. But when an adult loses their parents, you're supposed to. Now I know that doesn't make it sound good. I get it. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like I'm making sense. But we're supposed to lose them. They're not. They have done their time. See, that's where understanding comes in. They have done their time. We can't stop them. See, oftentimes when we begin to go, when we feel like we lose someone, understand, your energy becomes of a lost energy. Once you become in that, once you stay in that energy, understand, things begin to leave you because that's the energy. You see, the thing is, your energy cannot split. Yeah, it's just a beautiful order of life. My mom and my stepfather or my father should precede me. That's their prayer. Their prayer is to precede me because they're older. They have been here. I'm still doing it. So that's a beautiful thing. And so if you still can't accept it and you still have a lost experience in you, because this universe doesn't really care about why you are in a lost frequency. It matches your lost frequency. And when it connects to you with the lost frequency, you begin to lose more things. Because that's how your frequency feels. That's how your body feels. That's how your mind feels. And therefore, more must go. And so while we are still alive, we must be alive. You know, when Christ said, let the dead bury the dead. Listen, you know how deep that was? Grief counsel is key. It's okay to grieve, but grieve in an understanding way. Understand that they're supposed to go before us. Good evening, Mr. Kirk. And accountability is the most important, perfect composition to bring to existence right now because so many of us lack. Yes, Renee, facts. Facts, facts, facts. How do you get out? You have to see something different besides seeing the problem. Stop looking at the problem. Stop looking at something was done wrong to you. Stop looking at you're the victim. Stop looking at it like it's a bad thing. When you change how you look at things, the feeling changes, the vibration changes. You have to find another perspective. One of the best things to have, you see, healing is mainly about perspective. Hey, Julia, healing is perspective. If you can shift your perspective, healing can come. Yes, one day we can grieve and we can be angry, but the other day we can be grateful that we are still here. We can be grateful for this body that we still have. We can be grateful for this breath. We can be understanding that, well, my parents had to go first. If you shift your perspective, if you learn to shift your perspective, everything will come to you that needs to come to you. When you can't shift your perspective, and it takes a while. I'm not saying that it's going to be tomorrow, right? Yeah, thank you. I'm not saying that it's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, it's not going to be tomorrow, but it's going to be a while. But while it's there, don't suffer in a way of a victim. You can grieve in a way of understanding. Oh, my mom is gone. Wow, my dad is gone. I am loving that I got to experience her or him. I appreciate that she was in my life because some people, parents was never in. I never met my father. I met him once. And so you can still grieve with gratitude. A matter of fact, I like that. Hey, Aura, you can grieve with gratitude. Ah, I'm so blessed. I am so grateful that I get to experience my father. The lessons. Hey, Melly Mel, I'm doing great. How are you? The lessons that he taught me. The times when he took care of me. The times when learn to grieve with gratitude. Miranda, ain't that beautiful, man? Like, ain't that beautiful? I think that's gonna be my next shirt. Grieve with gratitude. I think that's a beautiful thing. But if you grieve with anger, if you grieve with resentment and hatred, you make grieve into an ugly thing. Grief is not an ugly thing. Grieving is a reality. It's a beautiful thing. It's really a beautiful thing. But you have to, if with understanding, you can transform from one energy to the next. I am grateful that I had the time. And so, wow, I met my father once. So you blessed to have your father in your life. You blessed to be an adult while you lost your father. You blessed. Sometimes we have to see how blessed we are. We have to remember. When you focus on what you do have, your frequency changes. That's how you get out of it. Yeah, yeah. When you become to see what you do have instead of stop focusing on what you don't have, your feelings, your vibration changes. It really changes because you begin to see life. You begin to experience life and gratitude. It shifts. When it shifts, that's how you get out of it. You have to learn to see something differently than what's physically there. Because what we see what's there, we don't understand. We don't really understand what we see, by the way. We have a judgment, we have an idea, but we don't have the right perspective. So learn to grieve with gratitude. Whatever you lost, your job, your this, your that, because you have to get rid of that energy on the inside, that losing energy. You have to get rid of it, because if not, you're gonna keep losing things. You'll lose more people, lose your jobs, lose this, lose that. So be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Because we all came with nothing, and therefore we all leave with nothing. And so, what are you really losing? That's a whole different perspective too. We came here with nothing. We leave with nothing. It's okay. That's how I live my life. That's how I live. I came here with nothing. Who am I to demand the universe to give me back something? Yeah, facts, Aura. You know what I mean? I came with nothing here. I didn't have a house when I came here. I didn't have a car. Yes, I accumulated it. But now I have to learn. That thing, if you recognize that the energy is not on you, it's in you, your job will come back. Another job will come. Money will come. But you have to be out of the losing energy, that losing vibration. You can grieve without loss, or without carrying the loss experience. I hope that makes sense, by the way. Grieving with gratitude, reason why others look at me like how to stay good. Stuff just stopped. Can you all still hear me on here on YouTube? You won't have when you leave either. It stays here. Facts. The energy's here. So yeah, facts. I hope that helps. Hey Marsha, can you still hear me on YouTube? I don't know if y'all can hear me still. I think my system just fell. If y'all can hear me on YouTube, let me know. If not, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the YouTube live. Okay, good. So y'all can hear me. Good night, Marsha. I hope you have a blessed night, Marsha. Sleep good. Okay. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Jamie girl. But yeah, man. But listen. Okay. Good. Thank you. Appreciate it. But let's go back to what we were talking about, man. We came with nothing. We will leave with nothing. You will help me a lot to see the depth of my nephew. Oh, indeed. Thank you, Marsha. But listen, when you think of the way you think about things makes a difference in how it comes and how it goes. The way you think about relationships, the way you think about money, the way you think about health, the way you think about love, the way you think about peace, the way you think about things. If you think about something and you have fear on your mind, doubt on your mind, and lack on your mind, things begin to go away from you. Because that's how you think. If you think about whatever, anything, and you have happiness in your mind, you have abundance in your mind, and you have peace in your mind, it comes to you. That's just the way it is. I didn't make that rule, by the way. It's just how your mind is created. Your mind attracts all, but it attracts using energy. Certain energy attracts energy. Like energy attracts like energy. If you think in doubt and lack, that means something. That means you already see it in your mind that you don't have it. That means you already see it in your mind that you don't have it. It means that you already seen it and felt it in your mind and your body that you don't have it. And so therefore, it must leave even if it's there. Like for instance, right? Hey, Terrelyn. Like for instance, have you ever had a nice little chunk of change left over? And for the first time, you had some money after you pay all your bills? And then what happens? What happens? Something happens. You plan on using that money or saving it. Maybe you plan on saving that money. What happens? Your tire got flat. What happens? Some accident happens. What happens? Your kid needs something for school. The money must go. It cannot stay. Because that's how you think and feel on the inside. The money cannot stay with you. It cannot stay with you. It doesn't align to how you what you really believe. It doesn't align to your values. You see, one of your values is every time I have money, something comes up. You're living it. Something comes up. Your tire will wait until you have a little bit extra money and your tire will go flat. Why? Because your inner belief, one of your beliefs that you had for over the years is every time I have money, something comes up. You know what I'm talking about? And so something has to come up. It's just that's just how humans are. And then you blame something else. You blame that on something else. You blame that on the devil. You blame it on the enemy. You blame it on poor Satan. You blame that. You blame your own beliefs on, you blame your own reality on something else outside of you. And we don't even know that is the way how we think that affects the way how or what we get in return. The way how you think. The way how you think and feel, your belief system must be your reality. If you look at your reality, you will see what you believe, but you just don't want to admit it because your reality stinks. The relationship stinks. The family stinks. You don't understand that it's a match. It aligns to you. Consciously, it shouldn't be like this. But it should because it matches your belief. Hey, Mr. Anthony, how you doing? Yeah, Terrelyn. It matches what you believe. It's just these beliefs are not your conscious belief. They are your subconscious or unconscious belief that you've been saying for all these years. You saw it so often, and then you repeat it in your mind. You just don't say it out loud. Because out loud, if you say it out loud, people are going to look at you funny. Happy Friday, Melly Mel. If you say it out loud, folks will judge you. And so you keep quiet. You don't say it out loud. I'm saying, listen, I'm telling you all, man, when you look at your relationships, one of the best things to do is choose two big things that you will never negotiate with someone else. You already put those two things in, honesty and this. Understand when a person comes with honesty, and let's say your two big things was honesty and kindness, you have to understand that same person will come. Indeed, Aura, that same person will come with some irks. They will come with some past traumas. They will come with some icks. They will come with some words. Their speech is not, They will come just bland sometimes. Sometimes they come quiet. Sometimes they're loud. Sometimes they come, and you have to learn which one is the most important thing. Can I deal with these other small things? I can, but you just don't want to because you don't think that you should be having to do anything else. But guess what? Your growth ain't done yet. Can I say that? Your growth ain't done. It's just you flatter yourself thinking that you shouldn't have to put up with these things. Your growth ain't done yet. Let me say it one more time. You ain't stopped growing yet. Okay, let me put it a different way. You ain't done yet. Hold on. One different way. Stop flattering yourself. Does that make sense? You think that you shouldn't have to put up with... Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Who do you think you are? You got to put up with that stuff. If you want the juice in the end, you have to squeeze. You have to put up with it. I don't know where that come from, this juice and the squeeze. You have to put up with certain things. You put it up with certain things. You act so quiet. You all there? Are you all still there? Hey, Carlita, how are you doing? Y'all so quiet. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't talking. Y'all ain't commenting. Y'all like, what are y'all doing? Hey, Carolina, how we doing? Mr. Anthony say, yes, sir, we here. I'm saying we don't want to put up with nothing at all because you think if you put up with that, you're weak. Somebody told you, hey, Sophia, Princess, how we doing? Somebody told you if you could put up with this, you're weak. You're not weak. You're gonna put up with certain things. You're gonna put up with certain things. You're gonna have to put up with things that you're probably not used to, but the work is not done. Okay, you a girl, Fitness. I got you, Fitness. The work is not done. God knows my work ain't done. And the work is an inner, it's called inner engineering. Do you know what it means? Inner engineering? Inner engineering means that everything shouldn't trigger you. Everything shouldn't upset you. Everything shouldn't take away your peace. Everybody, I want to keep my peace. Shut up with that peace stuff. It's ridiculous now. Everything shouldn't be messing with your peace. You have to be, listen, there are some things that's gonna always stay around you until you stop being annoyed with it. When you stop being annoyed with it, it goes away. I'm telling you. But the work is never done. You have, listen, there's some things that my wife still do. Hey, Kim, I got you. There's some things that my kids still do. But I have to learn this is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm conditioned to think, well, I didn't do that when I was growing up. So when I see kids do it, but that's not a bad thing. We got what we judge. Facts. Facts. But that's not a bad thing. Why am I thinking it's bad? It's not a bad thing. It's just that you're not used to that person. It's just that you think that the person shouldn't do it. Because you are the one true healer and you are the one true something and you are the pinnacle of humans. You think that your humanity or your humanity is the top line. Your character is top. Your traits are top, right? Who you are is top. Is top shelf. And so when you look at people, hey Creative Moon, how you doing? When you look at your partner or somebody that you're dating, you don't see how bottom you are. You don't see how jacked up you are. And that's our biggest problem. And so dating becomes a hassle for you because somebody shows you anything. Everything is a red flag for you. Everything becomes red flags for us. Name one person who doesn't have red flags. If you have no red flag, put a one. If you have no red flag, put one in the chat. If you have no red flags, put one in the chat. Miranda, I'm serious. If you have no red flags, put a one in the chat. If you have red flags, put two. If you do have, put two. If you have red, so we all do have red flags, huh? Red flags are cut from. So if we have red flags, why are we so scared that people have red flags too? Every one of us have red flags. Even if we're not dating somebody, we have red flags. We still, especially those. It's easier to see other red flags. We all have, and sometimes just because it's a red flag, again, it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It means it's what you judge to be bad, what you're not used to, what scares you, what you probably saw somewhere else that is not necessarily the same as this other person is gonna do. Because they don't match our right. Everyone have red flags. But that's all we look for. When you learn to condition your nervous system, when you learn to relax, when you learn to stop being afraid of wasting your time, wasting your youth, when you learn to stop being afraid, you will see that you stop looking for red flags. Hey, I am Sonia. Are you back? When you stop being afraid to waste your time, when you stop being afraid to get hurt, when you stop being afraid you will see how much you stop looking for red flags. You start to look for greens. You will look for something else. See, when people is in danger, they look for everything that goes wrong. True or false? When people are in danger, when your nervous system is in danger, sure, what's the situation, Sonia? When you feel like you're in danger, when you're in a place where you're afraid, You want to look for red flags. You don't look for green flags because why? You in danger. Stereotype we see on right, facts. If you in the listen, if you're in the woods by yourself, you're not looking for green flags. You're looking for noises. You're looking for things that you hear. That you're looking for bush. You're looking for noises. And every noise, every sound, everything, that's what you're alarming with. That's what you will. That's what that would be alarming because you're in danger. And so if you are in danger every day in your mind, if you're always in danger mentally and emotionally, all you're gonna see is the wrong people are doing. And sometimes they're not even doing wrong. It's just your mind think that they're wrong. Sonia, do you have a question that you wanna ask me? Survival, yeah. Starglow, it's survival. It's really survival. Reason why you're single? I am stuck in time loop for 3 years. My red flag is I'll quit often. I'll quit on people because I don't want to do the work. I mean, yeah. I mean, I get you. You live in survival mode. When you leave survival mode, and one of the worst things to do is look for a partner or date in survival mode. You don't want to date when you're in survival mode. That's a red flag. Dating in survival mode is not a good idea because you're not regulated, and so what comes to you is very. You see, like when you're hungry. When you're hungry, you don't go shopping when you're hungry. Why is that? Thank you so much, Ricardo Bell. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Friendship is a partnership. You don't go to a grocery store. Okay. I can't even invite you, Sonia. It's not even letting me invite you up. It's not allowing me to invite you. I don't think, or maybe you have an yeah. Go ahead and request. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? You're gonna buy everything. Yeah.
Okay, it's a lot.
Okay.
Okay, I got reconnected with my ex. We met in 2009, but we've been on and off. Reason why we've been on and off because of me. Not nothing he did.
Okay.
I deal with a lot of abuse and trauma from my childhood.
Hey, got it.
Still dealing with it. I had 2 abusive ex-husbands. And my mom got cussed out this morning by my mama for wanting more in life.
Wait, how old are you?
39.
Okay, go ahead.
Me and him tried to, I guess, make it work. He kept asking for partnership, like what the person just said. That's how he put it. I was just like, what the hell is that? Because I ain't never been in one. Even when I was married, I had to do everything on my own. So fast forward to now, because I can give the backstory too.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, because last month I was in the hospital. I didn't tell him because I didn't want him seeing me like that. And I didn't want to tell him my business like that.
Okay.
Nothing he did. So when I finally got out the hospital, I said, let me tell him why I been, because he gets on me about not being consistent and being distant. He calls it my disappearing act.
Okay.
So we talked, and I guess I ain't gonna say he thought, we was working it out. He started stepping up and asking me, is there anything he could do? And because I'm not used to anybody helping me, especially a man, I kept declining.
Okay.
So when I finally told him, hey, I know what you can do, I told him. He supposed to came over, but I let my anxiety get the best of me because I was in a household that everybody was on me, like literally. I grew up in a toxic household, toxic family. And that's the environment I was in when I got out the hospital. And this was like 2 weeks ago, I think, or a week-ish. Probably not even 2 weeks. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow make 2 weeks. So he sent the text pretty much in the synopsis saying, this is the cycle that we go through pretty much, and this is what makes me stay distant. I'm trying to remember what he said because I know we're going to get disconnected if I try to pull it up. This is what makes me distant and, don't want to come by, pretty much. He was saying it was a long paragraph. One, I was shocked because usually I have to drag stuff out of him. And two, he volunteered and just said, hey, this is what's going on. You do this. So my thing is what to do next. Because I want to try to pull the text up, but I don't think I can while I'm on the thing.
You say what to do next as far as what?
With him, because I can give more of the backstory. I know he told me this summer, well, not this summer, still this summer, in June, he tired of chasing me.
Right. Yeah. Anybody chasing you for that long?
Huh?
Anybody want to chase you?
He pretty much was telling me, every time we get together, I'm always chasing you, blah, blah, blah. It's your turn.
Right. Anybody want to
That's
chase
pretty
you?
much what he was saying.
People get tired of chasing. Right? Like men, I think people think men love to chase. And there's something that people say all the time on social media. Men love to chase. We don't like to chase women. We don't like to chase people who are running away from us. We don't like to try hard. Hey, Mick, we don't like to do all those things. And after a while, it gets tiring and it gets overbearing and we give up. We say we're done. Maybe he's done. Maybe he says that you are always going missing. You are always distant. And that's not mature. And maybe he's annoyed and he sees the red flags and that's a red flag for him. And I don't blame him. Oh, I would have been done a long time ago.
Why he just gonna tell me that?
Because,
Like, why try to act like you stepping up and you're not?
but he told you that he's tired of chasing you, right?
He told me that in June. He told me, I want you to start chasing me pretty much. You need to do your job. I'm tired of this.
Yeah,
And that's when I started trying to step up, but then my health got the best of me. And then I told him I was in the hospital, and that's when he acted like we was working it out.
And then what? So what happened last?
I told you it was that long text. Let me see if I can pull it up. I can't pull it up while I'm on here. But it pretty much was a long text. He just said, I'm about to be gentle with you as possible. And I know you're going through stuff, but this is pretty much what keeps me away. Your anxiety. You being anxious.
Yeah. I don't blame him at all. I think you are too much. You wanted my opinion, right? I think you are too much. And if he's a decent man, he could only take so much. Now, if he's a raggedy man, he might challenge himself. But after a certain time, a lot of men don't want to be challenged anymore. My wife don't challenge me. She don't need to challenge me.
Don't tell me that. I know we known each other for 17 years, but just say that.
No.
I asked him that in the summer.
Everybody.
I asked him that in June. I said, so you don't want me no more? He said, I never said that.
It's not that. I didn't say that either. You see, I think women hear something from, when a man... nobody hearing me say he doesn't want you. I'm saying he's annoying. I mean, he's annoyed. He's probably frustrated.
No, he used that word a lot. I'm frustrated.
There you go. Hey, Jamisha, he's annoyed. He's tired of your games and your disappearance, and he's just annoyed. And he wants to feel appreciated. So that's why he said, you should be able to chase me now. I want to feel wanted and desired because you be making me feel neglected all day. So listen, if you ain't doing it, I ain't doing it either.
I didn't know what to do after that text.
Yeah.
Because I know he put his guard back up.
Yeah, I would too.
This connection, he told me a lot that I didn't know in the past. Like, he told me I hurted him from leaving him. Because we was in a relationship and I just left. You know that. And what else?
Maybe it's time, right? So let me tell you. Do you want the guy?
I want him.
Okay.
So like, he checks a lot of boxes off for me.
Huh?
He checks a lot of boxes off. After I got my divorce, I made a list.
This damn list. So this is what you should do.
My list ain't terrible. Non-abusive.
So
Ain't be abusive no more. Respectful.
Hey, Akima.
Intelligent. I'm a special ed teacher. I'm so tired of coming home to men and feeling like I'm back at work.
Okay. I understand.
And healthy.
You want me to tell you what to do?
Wait, oh my gosh. I already probably know. Wait.
Where you from?
Alabama.
Oh man. Here's what to do. You see all that social media nonsense that you listen to? A woman shouldn't do this. A woman shouldn't chase. A woman shouldn't try hard. A woman shouldn't do anything.
I didn't say a woman should be chased. My friends be like, don't chase him, don't chase. And I be like, nah, sometimes we have to do that. Like, they be wanting stuff too. We be hard on men. I learned that in both of my marriages. Men want stuff too. And we have to learn how to do that. And we need to stop learning how to run because they don't do this, they don't do that. We're not perfect, so why we expect perfect out of men?
Listen to you. Listen, that's what I'm saying.
I'm very intelligent.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Down.
So we're saying the same thing. And so what you have to do is stop playing stupid games because you're gonna win stupid prizes. Stop disappearing. That you have to grow up. Stop disappearing on people. Speak, communicate. What am I doing? Hey, stop disappearing. Anybody want no disappearing people? Like he's not a magician. So if you want, you can keep playing stupid games and keep winning the stupid prizes, or you can know what you are doing wrong and start doing the right thing. You know you have, it's very important that we communicate what we are doing. When we go in the hospital, stop running, stop. When that trauma stuff comes on you, that past old stuff, it's not no more. It's not there anymore. You have to get out of that space because you are still in your abusive relationship in your mind. You're not right.
I learned that with him. He
Right.
brought a lot of stuff out of me.
Because you're still in your old past. You are not even with him. That's why you keep avoiding him. That's why you keep ghosting him. Because you're not with him. You are still in your last relationship. So it's time to grow up and realize if I want to be with this man, I have to do certain things that show him that he's desired or wanted.
I don't know what to do with him because I haven't talked to him in 2 weeks.
He told you what to do. He told you what he wanted.
And what is that in layman terms?
See, you ain't listening.
Right. Because I be getting on him. I'm like, boy, stop talking like a lawyer and just say it blank like.
Lord have mercy. Boy, your woman don't listen, you know.
We listen, but I'm just like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared and nervous. I think both of our fears is coming between us because he told me his fears and his stuff in May.
Put in efforts. Reach out. Talk to the guy.
Out.
Stop disappearing. Well, give it time because it's not something that you can do and then tomorrow you just shift or it just changes. You have to be consistent now. It is your time to be consistent. Let's see your character. Can you be consistent? Can you be consistent?
I can't.
Then do that because if he wasn't consistent, you wouldn't want him.
He hasn't been consistent lately, but he's still.
Because you pushed him away.
Because I put him away?
You pushed him away.
Oh.
It's time for you to be consistent. It's time for you to take up his slack. That's what he's saying. Now if you want me, you come get me. I don't blame him.
I just feel like also if I chase him, it's like gonna be no end goal. That's what I'm scared of too. Like you said, I'm still in my mind with that.
Men don't do that. Men don't play those games. Men, if he knows that you are interested, he'll be there. Especially if he wants you. He ain't going nowhere. If he knows that you are interested and you put in effort, because sometimes, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I'm honest. A man wants to see effort. I think oftentimes women assume that men shouldn't care or men want princess treatment or men are sassy. Men also wants to see effort. If I see no effort, I ain't messing with your ass anymore. That means you don't want me and I ain't chasing you. You got to put effort. They want to feel desire too. Anybody want to feel that he don't need... Man, my wife better show me that she desire me before somebody else show me.
Yeah, he told me that, and he told me
there you go.
he was scared to lose me, and I kept telling him, like, I'm going to leave again. Because, like you said, I'm still stuck in my old relationships because that's all I knew how to do. I don't know how to stay emotionally present.
Maybe it's time for some therapy,
and I don't
man.
know how to work stuff out.
Maybe it's time for some therapy.
I'm in therapy. I went in therapy for that. I was in therapy for my childhood and my mom. My mom is still... I can't say that word, but my mom still is what they coined the bitter black woman. That is my mama. She wake up nagging, go to sleep nagging. She just find anything to be dissatisfied with. She never have a happy good day. She just had surgery the other day and came out fussy.
I guarantee you that you just like her.
Huh?
I guarantee you that you are just like her.
No, I'm very nice.
No.
Think about it. This boy been with me since 09 and he keep coming back.
It doesn't matter. People go back to toxic people all the time.
I toxic with him, to
No,
be
no, no.
honest. And he said it.
But that is toxic. You disappearing and you go. That's toxic. Seriously, that is toxic.
I think it's my fear. Me and him need to have that talk. Like and I think I told him already, but I think he feel like it's just excuses because I be telling him it's my fear. I don't know how to do all these.
Whether it's fair or not, it's still toxic. It's toxic behavior. Whether it's fair, whether it's this, whether it's on purpose, it's still toxic. You see, the thing is, here's the problem. Nobody recognizes that they are toxic because your intentions are different. But when people look out and look at your actions, it's toxic. Even though I was the most toxic man, but my justification was something different. So in my mind, I thought I wasn't toxic because I justified my behavior because I understood I was going through something. I was abused or something else or emotionally abused. And my behaviors, in my intention, I was doing the right thing. But my behaviors left people hurt, left people confused, I was toxic. It's toxic. I'm telling you, when you look at your mom and you see her every day and you see what she's doing, it rubs off on you. Believe it or not, because that's what you pay attention to. You are toxic too. It's a natural thing. Hopefully therapy will help you. Seriously. But here's the thing. You have to go against what you feel. Go against what you feel. You feel like ghosting? Don't ghost. You feel like not talking? Talk. You feel like disappearing? Show up. Go over there. You have to go against what you feel because your feelings are based in toxicity and trauma. So go against what you feel. That's the key. Go against what you feel. You have to.
Yeah, because like I said, and man, he kept getting on me about my disappearing act. It's because I was going through a lot behind the scenes. And he was just like that. And then the next week, it was a lot of stuff he said to me the next week. And then I asked him, do you feel like I'm yours? And he said, I'm slowly coming around.
And so, hey, Zakia, how you doing? And so you haven't talked to him in 2 weeks?
Almost, but I've been sick. He know why. I've been sick. I just had like surgery and heart. I have heart issues too.
Okay, I get it. But what about you being sick?
No, I talked to him one day last week. I did. What do I supposed to do? Because he answered my text and then he didn't respond to the other one. So what am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna tell my wife the next time I get sick, I don't want to talk to you. I want to see what she says.
It's the thing, man. I'm not stay together. I'm used to staying with a man too.
I'm gonna tell my wife the next time I'm sick. I'm gonna tell all my friends. The next time I'm sick, I can't talk to you because I'm sick.
See, the thing is, also that's why I say something to him because I told him I'm not used to telling. I don't like involving you in this stuff, and that's when I told him what was going on. Well, like I was in the hospital, I was this, and that, and that's when he was like, trying to work it out, and then he kept asking me throughout the week, is there anything I could do?
Hey, just cause.
He just what?
No. I'm sorry. I just told somebody hi.
Oh.
Go ahead.
And he just kept asking me, is there anything he could do? Hell, that sent me a shock because I'm not used to dudes doing it.
And I think since you're not used to people doing that, you become toxic. Because now you don't let him do anything. You don't let him volunteer for anything. You tell him no all the time. Anybody want that woman? So you're lucky he's still there. You're lucky he's still there.
I'm lucky he's still there after 09. It's so long. And when we reconnected, he was so excited.
How old is he? Is he younger?
He's 36. He ain't that young.
He's younger, huh? Okay. He's younger than you. Listen, man. It's time to grow up. I mean, we called it therapy and stuff. It's not even about therapy. It's making decisions. You have to make decisions. Right? You have to talk. If you feel like not talking, call him anyways. If you feel like disappearing, show up where he's at. If you have to go again. Listen, if you want to fix your trauma, you can't be and do the things that your trauma is telling you to do. Because the trauma controls your feelings and your reactions. You have to go outside of the trauma and be uncomfortable and do the opposites. You have to. That's how you overcome trauma. Trauma is not that, it's a big deal. But however, you have to learn to think outside the box that trauma has you in. it's it's not a feeling. You have to do it because it makes sense. Because naturally, the way how you feel, the way how you think, is a result of what you have been through, and you don't want to keep going through it. So you can't do what you will do if you was in it. You have to do what you won't do, so that it changes and shift the energy.
I'm just scared because I just feel like, okay, he telling me what he want, but what I'm doing is pissing him off. In other words,
Hey, William Lynn. Go ahead.
because I was like I said, I was shocked. He was telling me what's pissing him off. In other words, to not come around.
Wait, do you want him to move in with you?
No, I ain't saying
Oh,
nothing about that.
okay. Yeah, I thought that.
Oh,
Listen, maybe you should just leave him alone, man.
why you say that?
Because all that fear, people. Listen, have you ever meet somebody? You ever met somebody? Have you ever seen somebody scared to death and they was in a fight?
It's just not him. It's any man because of all the stuff I went through.
No. Have you ever seen somebody who was afraid for his life? Have you
Yeah.
ever? And when a man is when a person is afraid, they do stupid things. Like if I meet a man who I want to fight and he is so afraid, I will leave him alone. Because when a man is afraid, he swings different type of punches and he catch you with because the fear will make you do stupid things. You are afraid. You are full of fear. It doesn't work when you are in that fear. You will do stupid things and continue to do stupid things. I think that you should back off. Leave him alone.
I don't feel it's like because I made a promise to him that I'm not gonna leave again. Because
But
he got pissed at me about that. That's why I'm trying to also stay active.
ma'am, it's been 2 weeks and you talked to him once. You have left.
But what made him just send that long paragraph? I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because I used to have to drag stuff out of him.
Yeah, he tired. He tired of you, man.
Oh.
He tired of you. Let the man go. If you really...
Well, okay, I get what you're saying, but how you tired of me? But on that third, okay, he sent that text on a Saturday, but that Thursday, Monday, you asked me, is there anything you can do for me when I'm sick?
Because his character is good. He has a... Listen, a man with character will do what he does no matter what. That's his character. Be happy and be blessed that you have a beautiful man with a great character. But just because he has a character, don't misunderstand that. Listen, you have to understand, see, the man has a great character. But you have to fix your shit up. Because if you lose that...
That's what I'm asking. That's why I'm reaching out for advice. I don't know what to do. I'm like so scared.
I just told you what to do. I told you like 3 times. You're not listening. I told you like 3 times.
I'm going to start chasing him. I'm going to try be more active, but he needs to do his part on his side. I understand he's guarded because
He's
he
been
did tell
doing
me
it.
in May he was guarded and hurt.
He's been doing it. You kept ghosting him. So it's your time. If you want, you put the effort in. You show him that you actually want to be there. But you know,
I told him in May I wasn't leaving. I said I'm going through stuff, but I'm not leaving you. I promise you I'm not going to leave you this time.
you know, when it comes to a man is a fixer. I think you should leave the man alone. I think you should leave the man alone. That poor man. That poor man. It's because you know he has a good character, huh? Has a good heart.
He treated me better. And then to be honest, I know him before my ex-husbands.
The man has
in a relationship I can't.
the man has a good heart, don't he?
That and then what did he mean like exactly in May when he told me he was slowly coming around? Because I know he was pissed at me then. Because I went off on him about it.
Why?
In a way, I didn't go off on him, but at the time I couldn't really think clear. What did he mean by that?
Wait, what does he mean by what?
When I asked him in May, when I felt like we were making more progress, I asked him, "Do you feel like I'm yours?" And he said, "I'm slowly coming around."
Yeah, because you're distant. Didn't you say that you are distant and you ghost and you take off?
Oh, that time I was present. The
Well,
3 months I was present.
That time you was present. The time before that, didn't you ghost and disappear and stuff still?
That was like 10 years ago.
So you only disappeared once in the 10 years?
No, in 2009, and then in 2016, I think that's the last time we reconnected.
Okay. Do you go days without calling him? Do you go days without talking to him?
Now?
No,
Yes.
since the past. Okay, let's say the past 2 years.
No, yeah, because we weren't in touch with each other.
Okay, when did you get in touch again?
March of this year, he popped up in my people you may know on Instagram, and he like instantly jumped in my DM,
So
and he
March.
was like so excited, like he won the lottery.
So okay, so March of this year you get rekindled. No, I'm so confused. Okay, so March of this year
I
you.
told it's a long story. We known each other for so long.
Okay, so since March, how many times have you disappeared and separated and go on your own space and not call? I mean, how many times have you, do your thing, your little toxic thing?
I just started like
Just started.
in June, no, because I was going through something with my crazy ex-husband. He was stalking me and harassing me, and then I went in the hospital for like almost 2 weeks in July. And when they gave me all that medicine, I was like sedated and sleep. So I couldn't reach out to even God.
For 2 weeks, you wait for what? Wait, how long will you sleep?
I was asleep for like a lot of days in the hospital because I was getting rest. They gave me all that medicine, all that stuff.
You didn't
and
have.
I didn't know how he was gonna take it.
You didn't have your phone?
I had my phone, but it was on the charger in the bag. Like I told you, I was asleep. I didn't even watch TV, and I could finally watch TV without my kids around. Like that was my time to watch TV.
Okay, and so after you get out of the hospital, when did you contact him?
Probably like a few days when I got out the hospital, I had to let him know. I said I can pull up the tag.
A few days after? So not the same day? Not the day after? You said a few days.
Oh, I told you I was scared.
Well, I think you should. Well, I think he already read you. Hey, Carly, I think he already read you. He know what to expect, and he's kind of distant. Anybody would be
He
distant.
told me in May why. He said you about to do your disappearing act, and he kept getting on me about it in May, like 3 times in that week. He said, I feel like you about to do your disappearing act.
Yeah.
And then, I asked him in May too. I said, do you feel like I'm about to ghost you or do my disappearing act? And he said, not yet.
Maybe you should, maybe you should leave him alone for a while. Maybe you should leave the poor man alone. Like I said, in 2 weeks you all talk one time. When you let people get used to not being there with you, they get used to it.
I'm going to try to be consistent. I hear you.
Listen, if one thing about my wife, if my wife keep giving me time by myself, I get used to it. And when I get used to it, I don't want to be around her anymore. So listen, if you see when somebody keep being distant from you, you teach them how to be without. You teach them how to do good on their own. And so you have to learn.
The last text he sent me scared me too. I'm like, okay, you sent this text out the blue. I usually have to drag information out of you. I'm shocked you volunteered and told me what was going on with the cycle.
Yeah, man. I think you should leave the poor man alone.
So that's why I was just like, is he fighting? Because like I said, I just got out the hospital when he sent it too. I was like, is he fighting? Or is he setting a boundary? What is he? Because I'm just shocked he sent that text. He usually don't text me long paragraphs.
He has boundaries too. He's a grown man. He has boundaries. But if you know that you can't be consistent, leave him alone. Ain't that what you all tell men? If you know that you're not ready, leave us alone. Well, you know that you're not ready. Leave the man alone. You're not ready. You're not emotionally ready. True or false?
A little bit. He brought my emotions out.
I'm gonna
No.
Ain't nobody bring your emotions out.
A little bit, because let me tell you this. Because he got on me about it. Because he know the real me before my toxic ex-husbands. My abusive ex-husbands got on me. Because like I said, I went with him before my ex-husband. And he was just like, I can't remember what he said verbatim earlier this year. He was just like, why you not emotional? Like, I used to be just hard. And he was just like, why you not emotional and feminine? You got to stop doing these.
So you was hard.
Yeah, like I was just also, because I was used to protecting myself.
So I'm gonna ask you one question, okay? Hey, Kat, I'm gonna ask you one question, okay? Oh, thank you, Mickey. I'm gonna ask you one question, okay? You ready for this question?
Nope, but go ahead.
Are you ready for a relationship?
Yeah, I'm ready for a relationship. A healthy relationship. I'm so tired of toxic, abusive men.
But
I
you
know
are,
it don't sound like it, but I
but
just don't know what to do because I never been like in a healthy one either.
but
Because like I said,
what's your favorite color?
baby blue.
Oh,
What you thought about say some toxic color?
huh?
What you thought I was about to say some toxic color or something
There's
purple or pink?
there's no color that's toxic.
That
So
was just so random.
blue's your favorite color?
Baby blue.
You have hormonal issues?
You have what?
Hormonal issues badly?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
No, I mean I just had surgery and stuff, but no.
Where at? Where was your surgery at?
In the lady area.
In the what?
Lady area.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a
That's why I
lot.
snapped on him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that's why he said I'm gonna be gentle with you.
That's no. That makes a lot of sense in the area. That makes a lot of sense. Blue and orange goes together. Blue and orange. Are you a very emotional person? Well, that's why you have so much damn fear. That's why you're scared of everything.
I just became emotional when I got reconnected with him. He started bringing that side out of me.
I don't think you got emotional. I think it was always emotional because didn't you say that you was hard and a little bit more, masculine and stuff?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to because I had to protect myself from my husbands.
Ma'am, that is emotional. You was emotionally torn up, and now you begin to go to an emotionally liking, but you went from an emotional state to one emotional state, and I think that's why your woman parts have to be redone because that's what emotion does. It eats you up your womb area, your ovaries. It eats up, it make your fertility effed up. Listen, if I were you, I will leave the poor man alone for a while. Tell the man give you a
It's
break.
been a while, like a month-ish.
Yeah, and
We only just started back talking a couple weeks ago.
yeah, leave the man alone. I don't think you're ready, and that's okay. I don't think you're ready.
That's the thing.
Huh?
I don't know.
Leave the man alone, because I don't think you'll be ready. I think you're gonna have to get over yourself first. You're gonna have to learn that you have to go against your natural feelings.
And I thought I was alone. I've been single for 4 years till he came along, and he was the only one that I let in. And it's not because he's an ex and familiar. People kill me with that. But it's just, he's healthy.
Yeah, and you can't do healthy because you're not healthy yet. So you can't do healthy right now. Healthy scares you. He might see the real you. That's why you gotta take it with things. That's why you gotta keep things to yourself because you don't know how he gonna take it, right or wrong.
I guess, right.
Right, because healthy scares you. It's two different vibrations, and so you think he might judge you if you tell him what's happening with you and all this stuff. Leave the man alone. You're not ready.
That ain't what I wanted to hear, but okay,
So-
I have to hear the truth.
And listen, can I?
But my thing is, why he keep, keeping the door open for me?
Because he likes you still. He likes you. Someone said, "What's his number?" I know somebody who may need.
He stays with his parents. Y'all keep saying that. I don't know if he got a job still.
Oh Jesus, Meg, that's so funny. Listen,
But
but
yeah, like I was saying, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Like I said, why he keep leaving the door open for me?
because he's a man and he wants sex. Are you all sexually?
We had sex in a long time.
Yeah. So then, he probably like you for real.
I mean, I think he do because when we first reconnected, I told him what I wanted, and he kept declining it. Because I told him, because I was in school too, and I told him I just wanted casual sex because I don't have time to be in no boyfriend space, a girlfriend space. And he was like, pretty much, And then 2 weeks later, he asked me for a partnership.
I think you got a decent guy, but you can't keep him. It's two different vibrations. You can't keep a vibration that doesn't align with yours. You can't keep him. It's impossible. If you keep him, it's gonna be toxic.
And that's what I'm trying to break. That's why I said, what do I need to do next? Because I don't want to keep chasing him and he doesn't want it.
Listen,
I was just like, boy, I'm shocked you sent this long paragraph.
showing
Get the truth out of you.
showing interest is not chasing.
I'm sorry, say that again, your accent.
Showing interest is not chasing.
Um,
Showing interest and effort is not chasing. Chasing means when you're going behind somebody who's going away from you. That's chasing. If there is mutual interest, it is never chasing. It's
I can
called
tell it's mutual on his end because he keep answering me.
he's trying to show up. He's trying to talk to you. He's trying to be there for you. What else do you want to see?
I don't know. Like I said, I ain't used to this. I'm used to being a man and a woman. That's why I tell my kid's father the other day
And
because he still want to get back with me. I said no because every time I get with you, I got to be the man and the woman. And what are you here for?
and that's why you're not ready, man.
I said this don't make no sense. You want me to be the man and the woman, but you want to get with me.
Yeah.
I didn't make me the man.
Leave
You
leave
made
him
me the man.
leave him alone, man. Leave the poor man alone.
I don't want to hurt him again because he told me leaving him hurts him, and we had a whole talk about that in May.
It's okay. Just tell him, listen, I'm not ready for a relationship yet. Be a grown person. Be honest. I am not ready for a relationship emotionally because I ghost you. I don't tell you where I'm at. Tell him, be honest. And then that's how he understands. Leave him alone.
I'm not giving y'all that information. No.
All right. But I hope you find what you're looking for, but leave him alone, okay?
I'm going to try to leave him alone because I don't want to piss him off again.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. Because you're not ready yet. And that's okay.
I'm not ready, but we can still communicate. We're 17 years.
See, that's what men do. That's the shit that men do that makes women wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And when that happens, these men are toxic too. They will keep the door open.
He said in May that, remember I told you he said in May he's slowly coming around?
Uh-huh. And then you disappear. I ain't nobody waiting for you for 2 weeks with one message and think that they're still there. Listen, if you're gonna close the door, close the door. Don't put one foot by the door and say that, well, I'm not ready, but I'm gonna keep talking to you. That's what men that's the crap that men do that women hate.
Stringing along? Somebody else told me I was stringing him along.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'm not stringing him. That wasn't my intention. I ain't noticed that until somebody said that. I'm not stringing him along.
Somebody telling you that, it's probably true. Yeah.
I got some thinking to do because it's a long connection and I done hurt this boy again.
Oh, good. I
I
hope
don't
you
want to hurt him again. I want to be on the TL.
I hope you make the right decision, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Hey, you know something, man? We have to be honest with people sometimes, man. Sometimes we don't even see how toxic we are. This is what I was saying. We all carry red flags. We just don't want to, we just don't do it. We think since it's not intentional, right? It's a lot. You heard to move on. Indeed, facts. Hey, William Lynn. Yeah, you can trust your own heart sometimes. And sometimes you don't even see how much red flags you are. Sometimes you're not even red no more. You maroon. You dirty orange. Your red flags are reddened. Like your red flags turning the ocean, like the plague, into blood. So yeah, we have to learn that we have red flags that we don't recognize. Oh my, the patience you have. He said, it's not this type. It's understanding, more of patience. You say I have patience? But seriously, man, sometimes we don't even realize how much red flags we have. But if we understand that we have red flags, we all do. We all carry them, whether we know or we not know. And when people look at us for the first time, there's a quote that says, listen, don't be so hard on yourself. Because when a person first meets you for the first time, they see how dope you really are. But you've been with yourself and by yourself for so long that you forget how dope that you really are. So when a person sees you for the first time, they pick up oh my God, you're like, oh, you are so interesting. And you're like, really? I'm interested? Me? Just me, little? Yes, you are very interesting, but you don't see it. because you've been around yourself for so long. But sometimes also you've been around yourself for so long that when somebody comes next to you, they can see how red flaggish you are. They can see how dirty red you are. And you can't see it. You're like, who? I ain't got a red flag. I'm a woman. And one of the biggest issues is that in modern day dating, women think that is a man that has to do all the efforts. Hell no. The girl we must accept we have bad habits. Indeed, facts. Right? For us, we have to understand. Wait, what did I just say again? Totally forgot what I just said. I know it was something good. What the hell was it? Totally forgot. What did I just say, you all? I know, right? I know, right, Miranda? I know, right? Somebody, one of my dearest friends gave it to me. I won't say her name on air. Yes, T-Bone. Oh, T-Bone, you here? I didn't know you was here, man. How are you doing, brother? Men, see, women really believe, man. Women really believe that men should do all the work. Hell no. Men don't want to do all the work anymore. A man shouldn't do all the work just because he's a man. Yeah, I'm telling you. A man shouldn't. And so women, we have this social media nonsense. You know, if a man really likes you, he gonna do everything. Hell, what are you, crazy? What are you, slow? And yeah, women don't want to put in effort because they think, well, that means I don't have to do anything. Yes, you do. A woman doesn't initiate; she reciprocates. A man initiates. The only thing I want to do to him. Oh, yeah, Miranda, I see you. But sometimes, man, sometimes we dull, we boring as hell. Sometimes sometimes listen, not we, women. Y'all, sometimes you all are the problems, you know. Sometimes you all raggedy too. So you all hear me talk about raggedy men and raggedy ass men. And I don't really bring up the raggedy ass women. But some of y'all women are raggedy, man. And you can't even say I'm bashing women because I talk about men the same way. You all are raggedy too. You all are very raggedy. Y'all can be very raggedy because you all don't see it. A lot of times you don't see what you're doing. And because somebody on social media is telling you, you slay queen. That's right, queen. That's right, queen. Queen, you do the right. Queen, you're just enough. No, you're not. Stop it. Woman is raggedy. Raggedy as hell. Just raggedy and ratchet, but you can't see it because everybody is saying, that's right, woman. See, woman, and listen, I've learned something, right? I've learned something. Is it for me? Queen, right? You see me right here? I'm a man, right? If I want to sleep with 5 women, I have to bring something. I have to be something. I have to look a certain way. I have to, and it ain't got to be the best looking woman. It could be just a woman, period. 5 women. I have to be successful. I might have to be a little taller. I might have to be, you know, cool. I might have to be, you know what I mean? I might have to do some things. A woman, if you want to sleep with a guy, what do you think that you have to be? Think about it. Come up with a sweet talk. What do you think that you, if you want to sleep with a guy, what do you think that you have to be? Tell me. Thank you, William Lynn. Thank you so much. You ain't got to be a damn thing. You ain't got to be nothing. Just be naked. You just gotta be there. Hey, so I can't stand this mother effer, but hey, here you go. I can't. My mom pisses me off every day. My daddy, I can't stand that joker. Here you go. You gonna take it or what? Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah. Oh yeah. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. But just hurry up. Oh, you still getting it. If I tell you hurry up, you done. Oh, you telling me hurry up? Like you telling me hurry up? Like how disrespectful. What do you think I am? And so I'm telling you that if a woman want to sleep with men, she just got to be there. If a man got to sleep with a woman, he got to be everything. And so we expect so much from men. You expect so much more from men that you would do from women. And so that's how our society has been over the years. But men are saying, nah, I'm done. You don't try, I don't try. You don't do anything, I don't do anything either. And so now women are saying, oh, you are sassy. No, we're not sassy. We just don't want to do all the work anymore. The world is evolving. Around the Lord, right? The world is evolving. I need more now. Men need more because we have options. I asked my wife the other day. I heard you, Chastity. I asked my wife the other day. You know what I asked my wife? And I said, let me ask you a question, right? Women being raised by women who through healthy love. I asked my wife the other day. I said, I'm gonna ask you a question, but be honest. There's no right or wrong answer. I said, in this society, I asked my wife this. I said, who is the prize? Men or women? I don't usually have this conversation on social media. It's a stupid conversation to have. I said, who's the prize? Men or women? She said, what do you mean? I said, in our society, who do you think is the prize? Men or women? My wife said, well, men. I said, why? I said, how you figure? She said, because if you have a decent man, there's only a few of them jokers left. It's only a few of these men. But there's an abundance of decent women. True or false? There's an abundance of decent women. As what we think. There's an abundance. There's only a few. Ain't that what you all say? It's only a few. Listen, there's always less trophies than there are players. True or false? Everybody don't get a trophy. There's always less trophies than players. Isn't that a fact? 10 people competing for one trophy. Now, I'm not saying that people are competing. But if you think about it, the men that you desire, oh my God. A lot of people want that man. Right, right? And so when you hear a man says men are the prize, don't look at it like women are not valuable. It's just that it's only a few decent brothers. Well, that's what you all say. It's not that much. Like when you have dating stuff, dating shows, dating meetups, it's more women. You will find like 20 women to one man. You want to hear about the dating meetups and stuff? It's only a few men come and a bunch of women, beautiful women. Why? Because the amount of men who are quality, they are the prize. So when I asked her, she said, yeah, men are the prize. I was surprised that she said that too. I was surprised, but it makes sense. The way how she explained it, it makes sense. I was like, damn. Because I would just listen to a video of a woman says, we are the prize. But if you think about it, it's too many of you to choose from. It's too many of you to choose from. You can't. You really can't. Doesn't that make sense? It's too many of you to choose from. And it's not listen, this is not me being disrespectful. It is me being aware. Stat says that around 40% of women and 60% of men want marriage. It's a lot. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. Women, you have to put in effort. When it comes to a decent man, you have to put in effort. You have to. If not, that valuable man, that man who is desired, oh no. If you don't put in effort, anybody wants you. Anybody wasting their time, would you? I did tell you in April, once I stop being frustrated, he's open to continuing. Listen, leave that man alone. Leave that poor man alone. That man needs a break. That man needs a woman who's going to show up on a regular basis. This is the exact thing that I would tell a man. I have told men before. I have told men, leave her alone. You can't love her right. You can't show up for her. Just leave her alone. Because all you're going to do is bring pain. Some of us only bring pain. Some of us can only bring pain because we are in pain. Our minds are painful. So we can only bring pain to people's lives. And when we look at ourselves for real, and we learn to be introspective, we bring pain to people. We just don't see it. If everybody that you touch hurts, I had to learn the hard way too. Every woman that I've been with was hurt. I was like, damn, I'm bringing pain to people's life. It means you carry a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. When you carry all that stuff, you bring that stuff everywhere you go. Every relationship. Thank you, Amanda. Every relationship, you carry it everywhere you go. Hey, you go, I'm tired. Take this off of me. We carry that pain. Sometimes you have to be honest with yourself and let people miss out on you. Or it's not even miss out. Let people not choose you. because you're not ready to be chosen. That's a very adult thing to do, whether you're a male or female, a man or a woman. That's a very adult things to do. Thank you, JB. That's a very stand-up thing to do. You know you're not ready, leave them alone. A lot of men do it too. A lot of men will sleep with you and be with you physically, but when you want a commitment, they say, I'm not ready. And some of you hate it. But even if they say, okay, I'm ready, and the behaviors and the actions don't align, it means they're not ready. But they want to be ready, but they're just not. I just don't want to ghost again. You are ghosting right now. How do you know when you are ready? How much love do you have to give? The reason why we have relationship is to give what we are. Is to give. Is to give wholeheartedly. Is to give freely. Without expecting somebody to behave this way or behave that way. Hey, Unpopular, how you doing, librarian? The reason why we join relationship, right, is to give what we are. To give what we have. It's not to drain people of what they have. See, many of us, we join relationship, right? We join relationship to suck people dry. Have you ever been in a relationship where somebody suck your energy dry? They want to suck all your peace out, suck all your time, suck all your energy. Have you ever been? Because people join relationships a lot of time to suck you dry because they are demanding, they want this, they want this, they want this. Blessing to you, Unpopular Librarian. Thank you so much. And so these days on social media, our society is telling us, when you go on social media, all you hear is, if a man can't do this to me, yeah, Labria. If I have a man and he doesn't give me this and do this, I don't want him. In the what you out here, if I have a woman and she doesn't, I don't want him. We're not going in to give. We're going to receive. We're going to receive, we're going to receive, because maybe one day somebody took advantage of you and they didn't give you and you didn't give you back and you get hurt, so now you stop giving. We have to look inward. The key in a relationship, when I got married to my wife, was to give her what I was. Give her, just give. Take my love, take this touch, take this little thing, right? Take this affection, I have so much in me, let me give it. I have so much. So you know that you are ready when you are ready to give, not just to receive. Because everybody would, listen, people with no money can receive. People with nothing can receive. People with no home, everybody can receive. But can everybody give? And many of us, we don't even see that's the thing that's wrong with us, because we don't want to give until we are sure. True or false? We don't want to give until we are sure. The only thing is it takes you so long to be sure because you are so doubtful. And if you wait until you are sure to start giving, by the time you are sure, I don't want it no more. I don't even want it no more. Facts. I don't even, never mind. You can keep it. By the time you get sure and you start to give, I don't want it no more. You see, like for instance, that lady who came up here, now she's ready to give. He's like, I don't want it no more. You keep that nonsense. It's not the same. You ever ask somebody to say, hey, why you don't tell me that you love me? You ask them every day, hey, why don't you tell me that you love me? And finally one day you say, you know, I'm about to leave. And they say, fine, I love you. It's not the same anymore. You can keep that nonsense. You keep that. No, you good. You good. By the time you're ready, I don't want it no more. By the time you're ready to change, I don't want it no more. By the time you're ready to do right, I don't want it no more. By the time you're ready to fix your shit, I don't want it no more. That happens a lot of times. True or false? It happened to you. You try to convince somebody to behave and do right and do this and do that for you, and they waited until the last minute, and by the time they was ready, you change your mind. I'm done. But I changed myself. No, you waited too long. I'm tired. I've been waiting for you. I've been hoping that you fix yourself and you change, and now I'm ready to go. Is when you ready? No, I'm tired. I'm done. Hey, Belucha, how we doing? Yeah. Facts, Mercedes. And so that's what happens, man. A lot of us got tired of waiting because we take too long. The thing is, when you get into a relationship, the first you have to start, this is your giving. And but here's the thing about giving. Thank you for the heart me. Some of you are afraid to be taken advantage of. How do you know who to give to without being exhausted? If you have it, you won't be exhausted when you give it. If you don't have enough money and you try to give me money, then you will be exhausted. That means you won't have enough to give. If you are an abundant person that carries love and peace and happiness, you give that all day because that doesn't come from humans. That comes from God. That comes from your vibration that you are in, that what you are tapped into. And so, who do you know how to give? This has to be your character. It has to become your character. This has to become your character. It has to be a character thing. You make that into your character. When it's your character, then you have to understand this. You have to understand this one thing. It's not everybody who is ready to receive. Understand what I'm saying? You see, like, for instance, that lady who came up here, she says that she was never given anything and nobody ever did anything for them. And so she said, no, thank you, a lot. She doesn't want this. She doesn't want that because she doesn't know how to receive it. Everybody don't know how to receive. And when you give, when you become your true character, you will know who you align with. Only then. But until you become your full character, until you play half-ass and half-ass, you will never be sure. Because you will always question, what if I gave him what, or gave her what she want? See, people start by giving you half-ass stuff. Right? People start out giving you half-ass stuff. True or false? Here's the thing about it. When they start giving you half-ass stuff, after a while, you're like, I'm good. This is not what I'm good. Okay, now, okay, I can give you everything. No, I don't want everything no more. I changed my mind. I don't want it no more. You can keep it. Why I have to ask you for the same? Why I have to ask you for the same thing over and over and over? No. You keep the nonsense. Right? And so, yes, exactly, Labria. But they make you earn it. That's what we do. Make them earn it too. We do the same thing too. It's not just them. If you look at it, that's how we do. I'm telling you, my breakthrough. I have learned to give, to stay in character at all times. Stay in character. And the people who can't take your character, that's how you know that's not for you. People earn the giving. Nah, people don't earn that. That's your character. That's how you know. That's how you know. Because if not, you're going to always have to question, but if I had given them this, they probably wouldn't have left. If I have done this, if I have given all of me, they probably. But no, you was given half-ass stuff. So that's you will never know if you gave more that they would have stayed. If you will never know. It will, especially when it's a good quality person, it will mess with you every single day. You will keep looking. That's why a lot of men say, I look for her in every woman that I'm with. Because by the time he was ready to give to her what she deserved or what she desired, she was done. She left. Peace. Deuces. Do you get it now? Let your character be your character. I know people tell you don't be full of your. Listen, when you dating, be full. Let your character be that. If you are a kind person, be kind. If you are loving, be loving. If you are affectionate, be affectionate. Don't change it. Be that. It's not a red flag. It's not a red flag. And who sees it as a red flag doesn't want what you have. It's okay. It's not everybody gonna want what you have. Everybody ain't gonna want what you have, But that's how, the only way to know this is by being in your character. Give them what you are. If they don't want it, that's how you know. But if you give them something else other than what you are, you will never know if they really want you. They will only assume, or you will only assume that they want what you are pretending to be. Don't give half. Be full. That's when you meet somebody who accepts you fully. Does that make sense? Give love. Give. Do your thing. And if a person can't recognize it, that's their problem. If a person can't accept it, that's their problem. But that's the only way to know. You are so quiet. You all still here? Oh, I feel like I'm talking my heart out and you all ain't talking. Yeah, Mercedes. Should be recorded so deep. Thank you, Still I Rise. But seriously, that's what I realized. Boy, in my marriage, when I began to be fully present, fully giving her everything, boy, my stuff changed. Good. What's it called? Samantha. When I begin to give myself fully and be fully, I'm not afraid anymore. When you become full, you're not afraid anymore. It's when you give half, you don't know, is that enough? Maybe I'm not doing enough. The fear. You say you preach, you listen, right? Sometimes when you give, Like for instance, I'm telling you from a man's point of view. When a man knows that he ain't doing enough, he becomes insecure. True or false? Tell me if I'm lying. When a man knows, we all have an internal work. When a man knows that he's not doing enough, he becomes very insecure. That's facts. Because he knows that he's not doing enough. So he worried about the other man. Well, what if the other man comes fully? You know why I'm not afraid? You know why I could be confident? You know why I could be secure? Because I know I'm giving all. And damn it, if another man can give more, shoot, that's a blessed man. That means you are a blessed woman. Take it. Indeed, Maran, you have to be your full version. And when you are your full version, you're not worried about nobody else taking your space. Because a lot of people don't give and show up fully. A lot of people don't show up fully. So you have no competition. I just told you all the secret. You all missed it. I just told you all the secret. You fit it for me. I just give you all the secret. Everybody don't show up themselves. They want to show half. You have 50% more. Do that. You will see what happens. Indeed, Aura. Indeed. I'm not trading in Tim. Took me years to break them. I'm telling you. So I know somebody ain't coming fully. People don't come full these days. Done all you can. Yeah, Mike. People don't come fully no more. So I ain't worried about no man coming to take my wife and do for what? I ain't worried. I ain't scared. If she gonna go regardless. Thank you, Labria. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But I'm saying, man, I know in dating you don't know how much to give, right? I think that's the question. Well, when you meet somebody, how do you know how much? Choose your character. Be that character. Show up in that character. Live in that character. Practice that character now. So no matter who you meet, you are in character. That's who they meet. Therefore, they can't expect it to change. That's who they meet. Yeah, that's who they meet. That's what you are. And so see, when you meet somebody out of character, when you're ready to switch in your character and your real character, you're scared to death. I wonder if he's gonna like me. I don't know if I tell him the truth. No, shoot, be in character, girl. Dude, brothers, sisters, be in character. Or bringing bad energy too. Indeed. But I'm saying, man, stop. But how soon listen, just be full. I know we have all these rules. Don't sleep with them in the first day, right? We have all these rules. Don't go over to their house on the first day. Don't do this. Those rules are just to try to protect you if something goes wrong or if a person don't like you. But the truth is, when you like somebody and somebody likes you, there's no rules, There's no right time or wrong time. There is nothing. There's no such thing. When somebody likes you a lot and you like them a lot, there's no rules. Matter of fact, when you meet somebody who likes you and you like them, relax with the social media. Stop listening to all them nonsense. Don't even listen to me, because I'm probably not talking about you. See, some of you listen to everybody on social media, and everybody ain't talking about you. Someone I got pregnant after 3 months. Lord, you weren't ready, huh? I go off the vibe now. I'm waiting, men still. Listen. Now you are talking. Hey, Mickey, thank you. Yeah. Don't go off of the vibe. The vibe is a bad idea. Hey, Miss Stu, what are we doing? Don't go off the vibe. I know that song's really crazy. Don't go off a vibe. Vibe is misleading. Vibe is not real. I mean, vibe is real, but not the way how. Don't go off a vibe. Yeah. When you really like each other, there's no rules. Because they already liked you already. Wash your underwear in this area. Don't go off a vibe, because vibe can be read wrong. Vibes can change with alcohol. Do you get what I'm saying? Vibe can change when something good happens to them. Vibe can be good only because something feels good. Vibes can be good, or vibes can be something when they know how to speak. You see, I could change your I can change your vibe, Do you know that? I can change your vibe. I could affect your vibe, because I know how to show up to change your vibe. I know how to speak. I know how to look at you. I know how to think around you. I know how to put my behavior or my body language in a place that makes you feel. I know where to take you to get that vibe, that music, that, oh, I can give you a good vibe. But is that my character? Is that my character? No, it's not. Ain't nothing about character. Don't trust the vibe. The vibe can be very misleading because we don't know how to read energy yet. We're not masters yet of energy. We're not masters. Matter of fact, oftentimes, the best people that you should match with is the ones who give you nothing. Baseline, calm. You can think clearly about yourself. You can think about what you want to say. You can feel what you are. Some people, that vibe will make you feel annoyed or afraid. That vibe will make you feel overpowered. Their vibe will make you start stuttering. It feels good. And you are excited. Be careful. Be careful. Vibe. See, when you meet somebody and somebody is peaceful, they keep you. They make you feel peaceful. Feel relaxed. That person don't come with a whole bunch of stuff. You're like, oh, okay. See, some of you can't take that. Some of you get bored. Oh, you're so boring. There's no chemistry. Good. Good. There's no chemistry. Good. Now, build it. Don't come in there expecting chemistry. Build it. Create it. Now is the best time to build it. But many people come in a relationship looking for chemistry. If you already meet chemistry, chemistry only goes down now. The next way to go is down. It's already up. The next way it goes is down. See, many people want chemistry. Women love chemistry. The chemistry. Character over chemistry any day. Character over chemistry. Chemistry dies. Chemistry goes down. Chemistry is good for intercourse. But for conversation, for consistency, for understanding, for communication, it doesn't play a part. That crash, I'm telling you, it's crazy. That crash, see, when chemistry crashes, people begin to grab onto everything. When chemistry begin to dive, because it will go down, you begin to hold on to anything. You begin to hold on to a past experience, a past idea, and it's done. Hey, Sam the butterfly, how you doing? And so you would try to grab on to things even though it's not working. You would try to grab on for life and death. Character. See, chemistry will always dive, especially if you meet it there. But when you meet nothing there, if you build it, oh my God. When you build chemistry, oh, and I'm telling you something, what I know, what I've done with myself, what I have done for myself. I have learned to build it, and you can build it with conversation. Exactly, Mike. I'm telling you, when you learn to build your own chemistry, you put in your own ingredients. See, when you meet chemistry already there, you don't know what's there. You don't know what's in that. You have no idea what's in that. Hey, Crone. When you come in there and meet the energy high, you don't know what ingredients is in that. It could be alcohol, it could be weed, it could be this, it could be that, it could be music, it could be you don't know what you're building. You don't know what you're meeting. It could be somebody had a good raise or somebody had something good to eat and they feel good. That's not character at all. You meet somebody, man. Relax yourself. Learn how to be in the moment. Learn to stop running away from the quiet and the silence. Learn to stop running from the silence. Learn to stop running from that uncomfortable feeling where there is quiet or silence for 2 minutes that you feel like you have to talk. Listen to your emotions. What do you mean, Libria? Thank you, Crone. Learn how to just build your chemistry. When you build your chemistry, it goes up and it stays up because it's built based on your character. And as long as you keep that same character, the chemistry is there. True or false? Do you understand? How can I learn to be in the moment? You learn to be in the moment by just being present. All that focus is so I'm talking to you. Let me talk to you. If I'm in the moment, I only want to be in the moment. If you want to learn, if you want to learn how to be in the moment, you have to learn and practice as a woman. This one thing that you can't do that I'm going to tell you to do. You probably can't do it. The most simplest thing that I'm about to tell you to do, if you want to practice learning how to be in the moment, the one thing that you have to do that you probably can't do as a woman is this. You ready to hear it? Thank you, Stella Rise. You ready to hear this? You're not gonna like it. It goes against everything. Hey, Jamisha. Jamisha, how you been anyways? It goes against everything that you believe in. Learn to do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Learn to do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Do one thing at a time. Just one thing. Be one thing at a time. You take a shower without being anywhere else. Don't escape the shower. Don't escape your dinner. When you eat, eat. Your mind should be right here. One thing at a time. When you washing clothes, wash clothes. One thing at a time. When you're taking care of your kids, take care of your kids. One thing at a time. Learn to do one thing at a time. Just one. If you can master this, okay, good, Jamisha. I hope it's good things. If you can master this, you learn to be present. You see, human beings practice ways to escape. You're washing dishes, you want to escape it to be, I wish I was doing something else. My mind is on my partner. My mind is on yesterday. My mind is on what happens. My mind, keep washing dishes. Always multitasking. Ain't it? Always. That's why you can't be present, because you have conditioned the mind to always escape what you are doing. It's a distraction. Yeah, that too. Have conditioned the mind to always escape what you are doing. Hey, Sami, good to see you. And so we can't be present because you have learned to do 3 or 4 things. You're taking care, listen, you feeding your kids, you eating, you doing dishes, you doing laundry, and you cleaning up. 5 things. How can you be present? You can't. You're always seeing something to do. Mostly good. I'll take that. I'll take that. A big part of it. So that's how you stay present. Yes, indeed, Sammy. I learned that years ago. It was a very hard practice too. If you're doing something, do that thing. If you drink, just drink. If you eat, just eat. If you're with your loved one, just be with your loved one. If you watch a movie, we'll just watch a movie. Do nothing else. Just nothing else. That's it. When you can do that, you can be on a date, you can meet people and still be all present. Sometimes you enjoy doing it at the same time. Yeah, because it's what we condition our minds to do. Eating and watching TV. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But practice doing one thing. And then if you can do 2 things, do it. But at least you know how to do one thing. You see, it's not about just, it's not that doing 2 things is bad. But can you do one? 2 is more than 1. Can we do 1? It's very hard. Love time spent together. Good, good, good. But here's the deal, man. Good, good 12. Even better. Even better. What was I saying before the question? What was I saying before I start talking about the present? It's discipline. Facts, AK. It's discipline. It's discipline, man. But yeah, man, you have to learn. You have to learn to show up fully. Have to learn to show up fully. Have to learn to choose your character and stay in it. But the next thing that you have to ask yourself is, yep, Miranda. The next thing that you have to ask yourself is, honestly, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be in relationships? How do I want to treat my partner? How do I want to show up? And you practice showing up that way while you are single. You practice being that version while you are single. You see, you can't be single and in a relationship and have 2 different characters. You have to, listen, when I become single, I have my same character if I become single as when I'm married. It doesn't change. I actually enjoy this character. My character is amazing. I love it for me. And so if I get single, if my wife leaves me, I stick in this character. How I'll show up will be in this character. If I begin to date again, I'll date in the same, because I enjoy this character. So I know for a fact, if I enjoy it, guess what? If I enjoy this character, because I don't have to overthink it, I have peace. Oh, I know you love it too. Good. Good. That's what I'm talking about. But I know if I love it, you're going to love it too. I've been a person that has been, yeah. That's like most women. Choose a character. Ask yourself, how do I want to show up? Listen, do I want to show up trusting? How many of us have trust problems right now? How many of us have trust issues? If you have trust issues, put a 1 in the chat. If you have trust issues, put a 1 in the chat. Does reassurance ruin? No, it doesn't. It strengthens. A lot of 1s, huh? Lord. Just said 0.5. She put 0.5. I hate having them. So you do have them. Be in my survival mode. So a lot of 1. So now listen. Does trust issue say that you have a healthy relationship? Yes or no? Does trust issue tell your body or tell your mind that you are in a healthy relationship? Does it? Would you have trust issue in a good relationship? No. So now is the time to practice being done with the trust issue. It's the time to practice not having them. So what you have to actually live, because how do you have trust issue when nobody is there who's disturbing your peace? You don't have trust issues. How do you have trust issue right now and you're single? Answer me the question. How do you have trust issues and you're single? That's like saying, "Oh, I have a black eye," but nobody punched you. I know. I don't know how it came. Right? How you have trust issues and you don't have no one? So who don't you trust? You. You don't trust you. It's you that you don't trust. It's you. It's not men. It's you that you don't trust. It's you. Protecting yourself from what though? I mean, I know what you're saying, but from what? Trust issues is the same as love issues. The heart is being blocked. The heart is being blocked. Everybody's gonna betray because listen, people are gonna show up how they show up. People's actions could look like betrayal to you because you take it personal. I get it. I feel you. People's action might look like betrayal. And if that's in your heart that you're gonna be betrayed because you're in, you're in a red zone, then you're gonna always see betrayal. But everybody will betray you, whether intentionally or unintentionally. If that's how you see things, everybody. And so trust issues is there because you don't know how to readjust or you don't know how to be okay with yourself, even if something happens. Trust issues is really about you not knowing how to show up for yourself, to fix whatever is broken, or to change your perception. Trust issues is there because you're living in the past. Trust issues is there because you have been hurt and you don't know how to go back. And I get it. I understand. But if you live in a mindset that you have trust issues now, it shows up in your next relationship. Because you have to what character do I want? What traits do I want? You begin to get it now. You begin to practice those behaviors now. You begin to practice those traits now. So when you show up in a relationship, you ain't struggling. You have to choose. See, character, if it's chosen, oh, it's beautiful. But if it's given to you, oh, it's hell. You know what I'm saying, right? Does anybody know what I'm saying? Do you understand that? Or did it go over your head? Let me know if you get what I'm saying, because I don't want to move on from that. It's going to show up in life, period. What's going to show up? What's going to show up, Mike? Mike, you should come up, man. You know you come to my live every day. I invite you up, but you never come up. You should come up and ask me, because I don't think I understand what you mean. I would love to talk to you too. Lack of trust. Lack of trust don't. You say lack of trust will show up in life. Period. Not necessarily. Not to people who are choosing. What I said before was character. If character is chosen by you, your character is beautiful. If character is given to you, it's ugly. Because why? The world will give you a reaction. The reaction will create your character. Non-trusting, angry, miserable, loud, disrespectful. That's when it's given to you because you don't control it. You have no control. It's just things happen and you become a result of the things that's happening. If that's your character is based on what happens in your life, you're gonna be fearful, you're gonna be scared, you're gonna be insecure, you're gonna be doubtful, you're gonna be in pain, you're gonna do this, you're gonna be that, and you're gonna suffer. But if you get to choose what you are, imagine if you can choose what you are, who would you be? If you can choose traits that you are, listen, this is deep. This I know we're talking about relationship, but this is deep in a relationship. If you can choose the characters that you want, what would you choose? Or is that powerful? If you can choose the character traits that you want, what would you choose? Seriously, what would you choose? Does anybody want to answer the question? You are so quiet. Oh my God, you are quiet. You are scared me. Confident and strong and happy. What else? If you can choose your character or the character traits that you desire, what would they be? If you can choose your characteristics, your traits, what will they be? Somebody said confidence, strong and happy. Why don't you trust your Mercedes? I have them already. You have to become what you are looking for. And I'm talking about characteristics in you, in yourself. Unbothered, virtuous, pure. I'm talking about the characteristics in you, in yourself, not in your partner, but in you, what you want to be. So let me give you an option. I get to choose my characteristics, or I let the world choose for me. Which one would you rather? You get to choose your character, or the world get to choose for you? What would you choose? You choosing or the world choosing? I get to choose. Chesson is me. I'm choosing my own. So why don't we choose our own? Now my questions come with other questions. I wish you would, but on their time, so I keep kind, confident, integrity, honesty. Me choosing. I get to choose. So why don't we choose? Why are we still choosing trust issues? Why are we still choosing insecurities? Why are we still choosing trauma? Why are we still choosing nonsense? If you get to choose, which you do get to choose, why do we choose the things that we don't like? And when we experience those things that we don't like, we suffer. Why not choose? To choose something is to claim it. This is what I want. And you have to embody it every single day until it becomes real, until it becomes true, until it becomes, this word, natural. You see, it's not natural right now because it's not practiced. It's not rehearsed. You see, you have to choose those characteristics until it feels, the word is natural. You have to do it so often until it until it feels natural. You have to, every day you practice it until it feels natural. See, like when you was playing basketball the first time, you do it so many times that it felt natural. You see, when you played golf the first time, it was not natural, but the more you do it, it became natural. You see, like when you lie the first time, when you tell your mom to lie, your conscience was bothering you, but now to many people is natural. You have to do it so every day that now it feels natural. That's how you build your character. If you want a healthy relationship, build your character to the place that you want. And when you show up in that character, let you see for sure who can and who can't handle your character. When you see who can't handle your character, you ain't got to feel bad because your character is built. You ain't got to feel insecure. You ain't got to feel this or a victim. You get to choose and see clearly who can and who can't receive you in your full armor. Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Rachel, how we doing? Greetings to you. How we doing? Isn't that beautiful, y'all? Lord, isn't that, y'all? See, sometimes I be talking and I be feeling good about what I'm like, damn, this is deep what I'm saying. I gotta start. Let me write this down. Let me write this down because I like what I just said. I'll be just there. Don't want to say nothing. I'll be so quiet. I'll be going to people's lives and their comments will just be. Y'all be coming in there. Y'all be quiet, man. But listen though. The question is, in a relationship, you just texted him? Leave the man alone. Leave that man alone. It's hot in Las Vegas. Oh, yes, it is. I bet. Somebody just told me that. It's hot in Las Vegas. The question is, when you come to a relationship, let me ask you guys a question, right? Versus what you're saying. Hey, Mickey, how you doing? He texts back fast because it's been 2 damn weeks that you talked to him. Let me ask you guys a question, right? Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question. In a healthy relationship, I'm just talking to everybody. In a healthy relationship, or if you imagine a healthy relationship, what characteristics would you have to maintain a healthy relationship? What do you think? What characteristics would you have, hey Aprils, to be if you was in a healthy relationship? What's your character? What's yours? Not theirs, not the other person, yours. What do you think you will have to be in a healthy relationship? Being secure, transparency. Okay, what else? There's multiple things. Communication, trust and communication. What else? There's a couple things that we have to have. Trust, love, respect. Come on now. Humor. Come on now. Loyalty, emotional intelligence. Be present. One thing at a time. There's a whole bunch of things in a healthy relationship. And the other things, we can keep it out. Instead of using my mind. Discipline. Discipline. Ain't that something? Discipline. Ain't that something though? Discipline? Lord have mercy. Do we have all those things now? While we are single? Trust and understanding. Great communication. Honesty, loyalty. Patience. Patience. Rena. Patience, ain't it? Is this Rena that I know? No, that's the Rena I know. Patience. You say I don't know? Here's the thing. If we know what it takes to be in a healthy relationship, kindness, we should have it now. You see, I didn't ask you what you didn't want. Don't worry about what you don't want. See, if you walk to a drive-thru and I ask you, what do you want to eat? Well, I don't want a burger. Well, that's not what I ask you. I don't want a chicken sandwich either. And I don't want nuggets. But you still didn't tell me what you want. So I still don't know what to give you. I'm still confused as hell. If you tell me what you don't want, you miss the point. Here's the thing. If you want to be wealthy, indeed, Mercedes, and then it become natural. If you want to become healthy, or if you want to become healthy, let's say you're sick, you want to become healthy. You know, when you are healthy, you'll exercise. If you are healthy, you'll exercise. Hey, beauty. You will be eating better. You will be more active. You'll probably take your vitamins. If you know that's what you're going to do to maintain a healthy body, even when you are sick, you start now. You do it now. You have to become that now. Because you know the answer already. If I want my finances to go, if I become rich, this is what I would be doing. I would invest. I would give. I would save. I would spend better. You have to do that now. If you don't do that now, it doesn't work then. You can't get there. You see, the truth is, here's the damn truth. Everybody already know what to do to get where they want. We all have the answers in our minds. If we ask the right question. If I'm wealthy, what would I do? What would I be doing? It tells you exactly, because you connect to the future you. You connect to the wealthy you. See, we all are connected to versions of us that we don't even realize. And so if I say, well, if I'm in a healthy relationship, what would I be doing? I would be trusting. I would be trustworthy. I would be calm because it's healthy. I would be relaxed because it's a healthy relationship. I would communicate. I would be open. I would be understanding. I would be patient because that's what a healthy person is. And so now, since I know I will be peaceful, since I know that's what I will be if I'm healthy, then if I can do that now, that's what I will attract. I just give you all that right there, that cheat code, that if you do that right there, you have to pay me for that. You are gonna pay me for that. That's not free, by the way. That's things that people don't talk about. If you begin now, what you are doing, you are working backwards. You are literally connecting the dots backwards. Because if you get to that space and you begin and you saw that you was doing those things, if I do them now, I'll get to that space. Indeed, Chesney, I will get to that space. I will get to, that's how it is. I will get to that space. You have to work backwards. Indeed, AK, you have to work backwards. And so if I ask the question, we all know the answer already. You just don't know that you know it. You have to connect to the future. The question has to be, if I am wealthy, what would I need to do? You have the answers will come. I'm start to invest. Well, if I'm wealthy, I'll invest. I'll probably not spend all my money. I'll probably not buy all them stupid clothes and purses that I'd be buying now, because I wouldn't need it because I'm already wealthy. It comes to you. It really comes to you. The answer comes to you. And so if you want to be in a healthy relationship, you have to work backwards. What would I be? What would I be doing if I was in a healthy relationship? I would be calm. I would be communicative. I would be peaceful. I would be fun to be around. Oh, I'll make him laugh. I'll make this. And do it now. Build that character now. Practice it. Hey, Taylor, how you doing, girl? Practice it. Oh, very nurturing. Practice that. You have to practice that. You have to practice that now. You have to show up that way now. You can't wait to show up that way when you get wealthy, or when you get in a healthy relationship, or when you get healthy. You can't wait. You have to do it now. You have to start now. That's what gives you to the direction. That put your life in the direction of what you are doing or what you want. I got you. I got you. Hey, what's up, brother? Mandan, how we doing, man? How we doing? But yeah, we gotta do it now. We waited until we get in the perfect relationship to start. We waited until we get in a perfect health to start doing it. We waited until we get wealthy to start doing how to save it. And no, you do it now. But when you are single, it's the best time to be in your character. Be that person that you will be in a relationship. You be that person. You fully show up as who you are. Don't let society tell you dumb yourself down. Don't let society tell you be somebody different. Don't let society tell you. And when I say be somebody different, I mean be fully there, not in your sickness and in your fear and in your insecurities. I'm talking about a quality of you that you want to be around. As far as what, Sammy? Like what? A practical example like what? Like for real, like when I say be who you are, I ain't talking about you all scaredy and insecure. And not anybody want that. You don't want that. Why should I want that? Caused by a single person. Yeah. It means. You mean like when I say show up fully present, show up in a full character? Like the question is, you have to learn. What would I like in a healthy relationship? What would I like? What would I want to? What would I be? If I would be trusting, I would start trusting now. I would stop thinking people cheating on me and people doing that while I'm single. Right? Hey, Ray, hey, thank you. Thank you. If I will be trusting. I will be open to understand. I will learn to be patient. I practice that now. So I'll be patient. I'll learn to be patient. So when somebody comes up or comes along, when I start dating someone, I'm not impatient. I'm already annoyed by day 2. He said something crazy or she said something. I'm not doing all this stuff. You have to learn to practice being the version of what you want to be now. Because a lot of us, we are in a toxic version. A lot of us, we are scared. A lot of us, we are not trusting. A lot of us, we are insecure. A lot of us, we think men are this and women are this, men are trash. And if you think that way, it doesn't work for you. That means that's where your faith is and that's where you're going to meet. So cut that shit off. That's what it means. You got to kill all that stuff. Dump all that stuff. Dump all that nonsense that you feel and show up in the version that you want to be. Choose your character. Choose that woman or man that you're going to be. Operate in that frequency. Operate in that mindset. That's how you bring one reality to this one. So in your day-to-day love, practice, and patient kindness. Yes. Yes. Yes, in your day-to-day practice that now. Why did he respond back? Girl, you gotta ask him that. I can't tell you that. You gotta ask him. Maybe he wants smacks. Hey Shonda, how you doing? I don't know why he respond fast. I mean, he respond fast. You gotta ask him that. Yeah, you gotta see and feel it, man. I can't answer the all men's question. I'm not all men. You see the Whitney who said I'm every woman. It's all in who said was that Whitney Houston? I'm not all men at all. I can't tell you I'm all men because all men are not in me. I'm just yeah, right? So I can't tell you why he's doing it. How many times a week do you go to the gym? What? What? How did that how hold on. How did that come in here? Is Whitney right? Just being done very bad. I'm just remain guarded. And listen, don't remain guarded. Listen, when you remain guarded, remember, when you put a guard up, when you put guard ups, right? When you put guards up, he goes 7. Fact, 7 days a week. When you put your guards up, what happened is that whatever you putting up, you are whatever is in there in the prison is locked in there, and is just you and your demons in those walls, right? When you put up guards, all you're doing is suffering on the inside because you put up your walls with a bunch of stuff in it, right? You put up those walls, but that fear, that pain, that insecurities, that doubt, that issue is still in there, and it's gonna eat you up alive because it's in there. And so you have to you can't put up your guard. You have to put them back down. If you put them back down, whatever is inside will flow out. You know, I should be a guru. I feel very guru-ish in this moment. Not yesterday, not later on, not earlier, but right now. If you put up walls, what you think that you're doing, you think that you're doing the right things. You think that you are protecting yourself. You're not protecting yourself. It's not protect. You can't protect your heart by not using it or by putting up blockage against it. Veranda. But what I'm saying is this. When you experience things, understand life happens. Things happen. It's not you. You didn't know. Hey, what's up, Alien Power? How you doing, brother? Long time no see. You didn't know. You had no idea. And so what you have to learn to do is let things happen. But don't put up no walls because that's how you become bitter. That's how you become resentful. That's how you become angry. That's how you lose trust and you lose love because you locked some things in your heart that you're going to need later on. And then you think that you have to heal from them. You healing from your own crap that you put up. You healing from your own barriers that you put up because you've been eating yourself from the inside in your heart. Was exempt from heartbreak too. Yeah, if you had lovely facts. No one exempt from his ass whooping. Hey, listen. It doesn't feel nice when guarded to be. Yeah, it's not because you're in survival. Listen, Sonia, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone for God's sakes. Man built a wall so high that I couldn't even get out. Hey, listen. Hey, Justin said, man, I built a wall so high I could, and that's facts. Brother, that's facts. We build them walls so high that we can't get out of them. We become victims of our own walls. Many of us have come to that place, not just you. Many of us have built walls. Now we need therapy, extreme amount of therapy, because the walls that we have built, now we need all this time because we built the walls are too damn high. And we stuck and we stuck. And every time social media tell us something, hey Naomi, how you doing? Every time social media give you a video, you build more. And then you watch another video, you build more. And then you see somebody else, you build more. Then somebody came and said something, you build higher. We building all these walls and our love can't go out and love can't come in. We lock ourselves out. We think walls are to keep things out, but it's to keep things in. Facts. We're keeping all these things in for so long. We'll keep building and nothing goes over. It doesn't go over and come in. And listen, let me tell you something, right? When you build all these walls, you know what you're doing? When you build all these high-ass walls, if you ever been walking into a brand new city, right? Thank you, Sam, the butterfly. When you walk in a beautiful city, you are a visitor. You are curious. You are what do you call them people? A tourist. If you ever been a tourist in a place and you walking on the street, thank you, Naomi. Thank you so much. Are you walking on the street, right? And you see this big ass wall there, this big ass giant wall. What happens in your mind? You become curious. Then you begin to ask a question. I wonder what's over the walls. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. Right? Mike, you say, I wonder what they're hiding. I wonder what's over there. Ooh, I want to see. Am I just the only one? Am I tripping? When you see a wall where you are walking, and there's a big ass wall, you know something is behind there. Something got to be behind there. There is something there, and I need to see it. Why is it there? And you want to be curious. But after you become curious, and you find a way to look, and you look, know what? You're not curious anymore. You're about to keep walking. You're about to continue your journey because you've seen it. You know your curiosity has been quenched. You will try your best to see it, but after you see it, oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool, and then you go about your business. Here's the thing about those walls. When you build up all those walls, what happens is that the men or women that you meet become very curious. They want to see what's behind there. Come on now. You want to understand me? You want to feel me? They want to see what's back there. And so they will try. They will give you what you want. They will do things to you, do things with you. Come on now. You want to feel me? They will be curious. And as soon as you put those walls down, they get over those walls, they're gone. They ain't curious no more. They were just curious because there was something there that they know. Yeah, that's it. And so a lot of people, when you been hurt and you build all those walls to protect you, the people that comes next, they are curious to see what's, you aggressive, you loud, you disrespectful. Let me see what's there. They're staying with you. You think, oh, he really loves me. No, they don't love you. They were curious to see what's over there. Oh, I know you was there. I know. No, I know. I'm gone. Well, I thought that was a deep statement. You all act like that was just the most nonsense, the nonsensual stuff that you ever heard. Y'all didn't think that was deep? Maybe, am I the only one who thinks my stuff is deep? Is it my ego? Am I egotistical? Is it my ego think that I have knowledge? Or I have analogies? You know? Miranda, am I tripping? Listen, sometimes I think sometimes I think I'm deep. I'm not. I'm simple. I have to remember, I'm a simple man. Very simple. And it's okay. Sometimes I like when I go deep, but to me, that's just me. Thank you, Megan. Thank you so much. But no, I realize I'm simple. I make simple little, what do you call those things? Little stupid analogies that I think is deep. But sometimes it's not as deep. Thank you, Blessful. We've been deep thinking since I first met you in the TikTok back then. You didn't live in a... Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, man, I try. I try, brother. I try. You not on TikTok anymore, though? You want to go on TikTok? Love day about super duper deep, huh? I'm super duper fly. Oh shoot, hey, Miranda, no, that's deep right there. That's deep. I've been watching them videos with my daughter because she loved those type of videos. I've been watching them things, man. Yeah, Chestney, the simplicity, the natural simplicity. But yeah, man, but listen, but for real, one thing that I would say is choose your character and be that character. After you had... Nah, you lying. You lying, man. Choose your character. If you're single, be that married person that you want to be with. Sometimes you have to be that person that you want to be with. I asked a young man the other day, I said, are you fun to be around? He said, what do you mean? I said, that's a simple question. You take it how you think I meant. Because when I ask a question, I don't want to know how I mean it. I don't want you to know how I mean it. I want to know how you understood it. Basic question. Answer how you understand it. I said, are you fun to be around? Well, I mean, you're not fun to be around. When we have relationship, we stop being fun to be around. Putting lights out on all the You know what I mean? I think when we get in a relationship, we stop being fun to be around. Because now we wondering, we panicking, we worried about what, we worried, we in fear. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is she doing? You have to be fun to be around. Let people enjoy you. Yeah, Sammy, let people enjoy you. But first, you have to enjoy you first. Not trigger people all the time or make people feel insecure or make no, you love to a person who loves being around their own company will encourage people to be around them and to be good in their own company. A person who loves their own company, loves peace, loves happiness, will bring that to others. Are you bringing that to others? Do you really love do you love to be around you? No longer the one with right facts. We have to learn to love our own company. Many of us, I remember my sister told me the other day, my sister, my blood sister, she was talking about, everybody just get boring. I get tired of everybody. And everybody's just so boring after a while. I said, because sister, is because your ass is boring as hell. If you get bored, you are the one in there. You are the one who's boring. If you cannot see and go anywhere and be entertained with your own self, with your own thoughts, your own listening ears, your own understanding, you are the one who's boring. If you always see, a lot of people is, everybody bores me. It's because you're a boring ass person. Because you want some, what you want me to do? You want me to entertain you? So you want me to entertain you, Negro? Negro, you want me to entertain you? You want me to be a jester in your court? You want me to, how do you want me to dance? You want me to sing too? Oh, you want me to tell jokes? Oh, all right, Jamisha, enjoy your date, girl. Enjoy your date. I'll see you later. But why do we want people to entertain us? You want me to entertain you? Is that what you want? So now I'm the one. That's why you're bored. Oh, I'm the show. The problem is many of us get bored because we are the one with the problem. We are boring. We are boring ass folks. We have nothing in us. We can't expand anything. We can't make light of anything. All we see is somebody should do this and somebody should do that. If not, I get bored. Who do you think you are? Do you know the ego on you? You know how big your ego has to be to think that somebody has to entertain you? I don't think you'll understand when we say this what it means. This is your energy. You are the common. If everybody bores you, you don't think that you have a problem? People come on here and say, I don't like people. Do you think it's their problem or your problem? See, many of us, when we say, I don't like people, we think people has a problem. No, you have the problem. You're the one triggered. I don't like nobody because you have issues. You have issues. That's like a person telling you, I never been in love before. How old are you? I'm 55. Well, then this ain't gonna be your first one either. You're gonna waste my damn time. Me trying to challenge you. That shit is something wrong with you. So you tell me that you never been in love? You never been in love? No. Some of you women, oh my God, well, I'll be your first. Okay, well, maybe those other bitches wasn't anything. Maybe those other bitches wasn't doing you right. Maybe those other bitches had no clue. But I'm telling you, I'm different. I'm different, So you never been in love for real? No. And you love to hear it. Oh, this is going to be your first time. Oh, I'm telling you right now, you ain't met me yet. You ain't met me yet. I'm going to make you fall in love with me. Because I'm sweet and I'm kind and I'm loving. You never once think that it's not the woman or it's not the other person. It's the person who has a blockage. Has a strong blockage, and you're gonna tire yourself out trying to prove a point to your raggedy ass ego. That's why a lot of you all be doing, trying to prove a point to your raggedy ass egos. Your dirty, raggedy, stupid egos. I can make you fall in love with me. I ain't gonna make you fall in love with a damn thing. If you have a blockage and you tell me you never been in love, oh, I heard you. How old are you? Now, if you're 16, 17, okay. If you're 25, okay. From 50, 40, oh no, you have issues, man. We good. I'm telling you, Chesney. Oh, we good. We good. Is it bad to have triggers? It's not bad to have triggers. It's not bad to have triggers at all. It's a beautiful thing to have triggers as long as you understand it's your problem. Why is that not coming up though? Yeah, it's not. So the question is it bad to have triggers? It's not bad to have triggers. Everybody have triggers, but it's bad to expect me to cater to your triggers, to walk on eggshells because you have triggers. You know, trigger shows you where you're not free, and then you become free. You know what I mean? How do you heal those blockages? You have to open up your heart, tear those walls down. See, a lot of people being abused when they was kids, never being loved right? Never being taken care of, never being, and so they build all those walls up. Again, it's a way to protect themselves because they're in survival mode. The best way to unblock triggers is to get out of survival mode. But a lot of people, our hearts are closed, so we don't know how to receive love. So no matter what someone does, have you ever met somebody, man? Let me ask you, have you ever met somebody that no matter what you did for them, no matter how far you went for them, they still don't realize how much you love them? How much you was there for them, how much you gave to them. They still never accepted. You just have to prove yourself all the time. You have to do too much. Yeah, those people exist because they have a blockage. They have a real blockage. They cannot experience love. And so you will burn yourself out trying. You will burn your, because it's not you, it's nothing that you do. Sometimes the best way to heal that blockage is to love intentionally. Stop the judgment. You see, at one point, I was finding every excuse to not date certain women. I always thought, no, I don't like the way you chew chicken bones. No, I found reason. I don't like the way, because I was unavailable. I don't like the way how you look at me. I gotta leave you. I don't like the way how when you talk your lips move. Your lips move funny. Nah, I can't do this. You know, I find excuses. You know what? One of your butt cheeks is bigger than the other butt cheek. Nah, I'm good. You know, your teeth is a little too white for me. I can't do it. You know, your hair is not hairy enough. You know, I would find any reason, and I would just, yeah, the way you chicken bones, you bite your chicken bones too much. Like you grind those chicken bones. You know what I mean? Like you be grinding. That's a bone. You think, no, I'm good. I'll pass. You know? I looked at everything because again, I was not available. So everything was a threat. Everything was scary. Everything, reminded me that. Right? Teethless. So what I had to do, I had to relax myself and stop judging. Open up my heart by doing some meditations on my heart. I had to actually have open heart surgery, not with a knife, but with my awareness. I had to go in there and realize what's in there. What am I afraid of? And then the blockages begin to remove. And that's when I became very vulnerable. And now, as a man, 46 years old almost, I'm very vulnerable. Yes, Shonda. I'm a very vulnerable man, by the way. So I'm not afraid to get hurt. Because if I'm hurt, I can be fixed. Because I know myself. I can always overcome. Once you know that you can always overcome, you're not afraid. I'm very vulnerable. But if I can't be vulnerable, I can't experience my wife and my kids. Understand, the way to experience love is to be vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable. If you cannot be vulnerable, you cannot experience the highness of love. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. If you cannot be vulnerable, you cannot understand what it is to love. The fear of being hurt is real. But imagine if you have the knowledge and the wisdom and the faith of being healed. That's even stronger. You see, the fear of being hurt is real. But the faith of being healed is even stronger. That's what I have. So I'm not afraid to be hurt. Because even if I get hurt, if I go to the gym and I get hurt my elbow, I could fix that. If I go to the gym, once you understand, people who are afraid to get hurt don't believe in healing. Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. Some folks don't work out because they don't want to be uncomfortable. Man, did you say we are not strong like you? Girl, if you only know how strong you really are. I'm not strong enough. I'm just aware. It's not strength, it's awareness. It's two different things. Nobody was born weak. Awareness is to be aware of your own strength. There's no strong and weak. Is the unconscious and the conscious. There's two people that exist. Conscious, unconscious. There is no strong and there's no weak. There's no good and there's bad. There's no bad. It's people who are aware or who are not aware. When you become aware, you begin to see you. Once you begin to see you, the fear disappears. Fear is there. The reason why fear is so strong is because knowledge of you is not there. When knowledge of you is there, fear disappears. Because you understand you can overcome anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Is that crazy? Do you get that? The reason why we have so much fear is because we don't have knowledge of us. We don't practice being us. We don't practice being disciplined. We don't practice a certain lifestyle. We only just, whatever. Once you have the knowledge of you, love comes. Somebody said to know yourself is to love yourself. To know thyself is to love thyself. Because when you begin to see all of this, when you begin to see all the powers, when you begin to see your, okay, have you all ever been on here and see me doing certain things with people's healing and stuff? Have you ever seen me do meditations on people and people feeling better and people back pain goes away and people silences? Have you ever seen me do that before? Not being unable to control outcomes. I understand. But have you ever seen me do that before? If you see me do that before, or you never seen me do that before, it's because I have knowledge of certain things that the average person doesn't. And so fear is not in me like the average person. Because once you have knowledge of you, once you have knowledge of you, and once you have knowledge of who a human being is, it's not just you, because we all have the same. But once you have knowledge of what a human being is, you're not as fearful anymore. You're really not. You can't be. Both of them don't exist at the same time. We fear what we don't know. Have you heard it before? You fear what you don't know. You just don't know you. That's why you have all this fear. Does it make sense now? We fear what we don't know. Once you become a knowledge of you, you no longer fear outside. Once you know who you are, this don't affect you anymore. I don't want to go too deep because I want to stay a little shallow. I want to stay in the little shallow waters. But you said you said my fear comes from not being unable to control outcomes. That's not where your fear comes from. Proximity breeds closeness to distance. Yeah. That's not what your fear is. Your fear is not being able to control your outcomes. Your fear is, if this is not the outcome that I want, what do I do next? That's where the fear comes. Because I can't control outcomes. You can't control outcomes. I can't control all outcomes. And so whatever outcome comes, I can step away from it and do something else. You don't know how you can get back. You're going to blame yourself. Then you have to forgive yourself. Then you have to feel ashamed. See, the average person goes through. Let me get off of YouTube. YouTube. I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna talk for like 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna be I'm done with it, with the relationship part of this video. So I know that you all don't want to hear that. So I will see you guys later. You all be blessed. Have a